to do things like I want to do them. I want to cover something right off the bat.
We're in the business of winning.
The first thing I want to be done is to get that piece of crap out of my ring. I'm serving notice. I don't give a damn what they are. They're all on the list, and I'm fixing to start running through all of them.
We're in the business of winning.
I'm talking about all the way to the top, yeah. But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
We're in the business of winning.
It's been so fast you can't even talk about it. Things are just popping right now. Things are starting to cultivate. Things are starting to grow. Things are getting real colorful.
Look at. We're in the business of winning.
Don't bet against me.
I don't bet anyway.
Don't lose your life.
We're in the business of winning.
Are you kidding me?
We're in the business of winning.
Are you kidding me?
We're in the business of winning.
Yeah, absolutely total control right there. Watch this. Champion's prerogative, and I just exercised that option.
We're in the business of winning. We're in the business of winning.
Yeah, if he wants to keep an eye on me, don't look behind you. Oh, no, don't look in front. Don't look to the sides. Look straight up, because I'm right on top of you. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We're in the business of winning.
And any crying or any excuses is just sour grapes.
We're in the business of winning.
And I think that the spotlight should go on top of me. Yeah.
We're in the business of winning.
The cream of the crop. Nobody does it better.
We're in the business of winning. We're in the business of winning. We're in the business of winning.
Don't bet against me.
I don't bet anyway.
Don't lose your life.
We're in the business of winning.
Don't degrade the champion at any time. Yeah, I am the cream, yeah. The cream of the crop. And there is no one that does it better. On balance, off balance, doesn't matter. I'm better than you are, yeah. I'm on my way. And nothing is gonna stop me. Nothing's gonna stop me.
And we had non-believers all along the way. I have one thing to say to those non-believers. Don't ever underestimate the heart of a champion.
Heroes get remembered, but legends never die. Follow your heart, kid, and you never go wrong.
Deep in the heart of Texas.
What the hell do you guys want? And more important than that, how the hell did you find out where I was at? If they want some answers, they should have sent someone with some authority. Do you agree with me? Well, it really don't matter if you agree with me or not. On second thought, why don't you just sit your little carcass down at that table, I'll answer every little question you got. Before we get started with anything, like I said, we're on my time, so we're going to do things like I want to do them. I want to cover something right off the bat.
We're in the business of winning.
First thing I want to be done is to get that piece of crap out of my ring. I'm serving notice. I don't give a damn what they are. They're all on the list, and I'm fixing to start running through all of them.
We're in the business of winning.
I'm talking about all the way to the top, yeah. But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
We're in the business of winning.
Been so fast you can't even talk about it. Things are just popping right now. Things are starting to cultivate. Things are starting to grow. Things are getting real colorful.
Look at.
We're in the business of winning.
Don't bet against me.
I don't bet anyway.
Lose your life.
We're in the business of winning.
Are you kidding me?
We're in the business of winning.
Are you kidding me?
We're in the business of winning.
Yeah, absolutely total control right there. Watch this. Champion's prerogative, and I just exercised that option.
We're in the business of winning. We're in the business of winning.
Yeah, if he wants to keep an eye on me, don't look behind you. Oh, no, don't look in front. Don't look to the sides. Look straight up, because I'm right on top of you. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We're in the business of winning.
And any crying or any excuses is just sour grapes.
We're in the business of winning.
And I think that the spotlight should go on top of me. Yeah.
We're in the business of winning.
The cream of the crop. Nobody does it better.
We're in the business of winning. We're in the business of winning. We're in the business of winning.
Don't bet against me.
I don't bet anyway.
Lose your life.
We're in the business of winning.
Don't degrade the champion at any time. Yeah, I am the cream, yeah. The cream of the crop. And there is no one that does it better. On balance, off balance, doesn't matter. I'm better than you are, yeah. I'm on my way. And nothing is gonna stop me. Nothing's gonna stop me.
And we had non-believers all along the way. I have one thing to say to those non-believers. Don't ever underestimate the heart of a champion.
Heroes get remembered.
All right, boys, we're live. Let's go.
Lead the NBA when it comes to made threes off the bench and bench three-point precision. And those players were on display shooting the lights out Thursday in Brooklyn.
Lights out.
Now, the Mavericks have a pretty solid bench when it comes to the offensive end of the floor. For crying out loud,
Tell him, Derek.
you're bringing
Tell him, Derek.
off of the bench. And certainly these guys, Tim Hardaway Jr. is a great catch-and-shoot guy. You have to go along with Maxi Kleber, who hits a huge three against the Brooklyn Nets the other night. But let's face it, threes are a big part of this game. And when you can make threes, you put yourself in position to be as solid as you can. And Josh Green leads the league.
He sure does. How about that? 80% on three-pointers this year. As we look at tonight's Chalk Talk game within the game, this is what happened on Thursday. The Mavericks as a team hit 20 threes, but they got 12 out of 17 from this quartet off the bench. Tim Hardaway Jr., Maxi Kleber, Christian Wood, Josh Green, all of them scoring at double figures and playing a significant role in the Mavericks defeating the Brooklyn Nets points in overtime on Thursday night. Tonight, Dallas starts a stretch with a
Yeah, I forgot this shirt doesn't come in very well.
The first one is coming up.
Might have to go change real quick.
Guys off the bench.
Give me a second.
Lineups coming up right after this on Valley Sports.
His ninth season from Canada, number 7, DP, Dwight Powell. At forward in his 10th season from North Carolina, number 25, Reggie Bullock. At guard in his 9th season from Colorado, number 26, Spencer Dinwiddie. At forward in his 6th season from Florida, number 10, Big Joe, Dorian Finney-Smith. And at guard in his 5th season from Slovenia, number 77, Luka. Your head coach is Jason Kidd. Tonight's three officials are Ed Malloy, Natalie Sego, and JT Orr.
Great, now I'm going to get a copyright claim for that song. Oh well, don't matter. There we go, that's better.
Opening a week is brought to you by Under Armour.
Forgot that Mav shirt doesn't come in very well.
Mavericks games on a Saturday night at American Airlines Center. And for the second straight week, we have one. Mavs and the OKC Thunder tonight. Starting lineups.
Now we roll in.
On the front end of a back-to-back for JaVale McGee.
Let's go.
Normal starters of Luka, Dinwiddie, Finney-Smith, and Bullock. And for the Oklahoma City Thunder, who lost their first 3 games and then have won their next 2.
That worked? Yeah,
over the LA Clippers. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander leads the way for Mark Dagnall's team with Trey Mann alongside him in the backcourt. And then a front line of Lou Dort, Aaron Wiggins, and Jeremiah Robinson-Earl. Right now, down to the floor to Jeff Skid-Wade. Hi, Skip.
Hello, gentlemen. I'm standing under the basket. I'm so happy to be here on a Saturday night. And you know, the last Saturday night was probably the only good defensive game the Mavericks have played so far by their standards. Let's take a look at these defensive numbers through the first 4 games compared to last year.
We'll
now,
take
why
that.
are we showing you this? Because by the end of the year, the Mavericks ended up being 7th in defensive rating. Look, they're off to a slow start in that regard. They know what they...
Man, this is why I hate having it on the...
they want to be this year, and they have a really good opportunity to do that. They just got to play defense tonight and moving forward like they did a week ago in this very building.
Well, that was certainly some great defense, 137-86, winning a home opener. But Oklahoma City's got some talent on offense. We have seen that before. By the
Here's
way,
everybody.
Lineup
Here we
change.
go.
Alexei Kokoszewski starting instead of Jeremiah Robinson-Earl at center.
Yeah, keep saying that name.
Dwight Powell getting the start. I think Kid's going to mess with some rotations here for a little bit. Luka kicks it out to Bullock. On Finney-Smith, sorry. Give me all 3 of those.
Dorian off to somewhat of a slow start shooting the basketball. I think it's very keen to start the game with him wide open. And he's able to connect from the 3-point line.
Well, so far this year for Finney-Smith, he is 3 for 14 on threes in the first 4 games. However, he went 8
That was a nice little up and under right there.
on 3-pointers last year. Yeah. So,
nice little up and under right there.
See if things get pointed in the right direction.
Luka lobbing it up to Powell for the alley-oop. This is an interesting lineup.
Brooklyn, you know what I told you, Powell? Stay ready. You're going to get a
Finney-Smith, Powell, Luka.
And tonight he's in the starting lineup.
Is that Dinwiddie?
You never know.
Dinwiddie and Bullock.
To you as a player in the NBA.
We're very athletic. Probably one of our better scoring starting lineups. Guard heavy. Powell, you know, is kind of a small big. 4-5, nice drive. Powell and Luka are going to run the pick and roll, it looks like.
changed here. There's been a foul called on Lou Dort, but one official, JT Orr, is walking over to Ed Malloy and saying, before the foul, there was a defensive 3-second
Defensive 3
violation,
seconds,
so
huh?
it's a technical foul on a free throw for Dallas.
I'll take that over the foul. Give me a freebie.
Bullock hits a technical free throw. Mavs up 2. Gonna get the ball back. To get the Astros up here on another. Dinwiddie attacking, scoring. He saw my video. He's listening. He said, "I got you, Nick."
Speaking of Alexander, he's off to a blistering start.
3 viewers. All right, boys, let's go.
He's had 2 games over 30 points. He's averaging 29 points so far this year. Shooting 48% for the floor and creating for other people.
Good D by Powell. More good D by Powell. Luka getting beat off the dribble. Misses the floater. Powell the rebound. Dinwiddie the outlet. Kicks it up to Luka. Little Euro step. Floater missed. Finney Smith gets the board. Powell attacks. Back to Luka underneath. Luka got blocked from behind. That was good D. That was a crowded lane. We probably should have pulled it out, reset it. 3 for Oklahoma City. No good. Luka the board.
Defensive rebound by Luka. Dort started the year 26% for the floor in the first 4 games. He went 9 for 15 and had 21 points in a win against the Clippers Thursday.
Luka kicking out corner 3. Finney Smith missed.
And using your peripherals, finding Dorian.
Yeah, I see Astros are up.
Smith misses the corner 3, and then Gilgeous Alexander in and out dribble and to the.
Yeah, that was just a straight up easy layup. Come on, boys, no easy layups.
Getting to the rim, that time switching to the left hand. He's very talented on the offensive end.
Offensive, huh?
Yeah, offensive foul. There's that very talented offensive player, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
It really, I know I'm a homer, but it really feels like the Mavs get called for stupid stuff sometimes. Like moving picks and stuff on offense, it just seems to never get called on the other side.
It was something else to look at. Oh, and so is that. That is a
Alexander makes a floater, gonna go to the line.
And a foul as well.
Good shot. It's a tough shot.
Just so nifty as a
Why is what blocked?
And there's a time to me when you get in the lane to use
Henry plays, what's blocked?
I think that was a clear time to use that glass as he had a little contact coming towards him.
The reason that the Thunder have led the league the last 2 years and are this year in drives to the basket is because they have the player who's led the league the last 2 years and this year in times driving to the basket.
Think you should make him shoot?
Relentless and going to the basket. When it comes to shooting from the outside, 35% on.
Why is what blocked, Henry? Henry, I see your comments. Maybe the game is blocked. Mavs game. Maybe if you're local, it might be blacked out. Is that what you're saying? Oh yeah, I can't show the actual film of the game. I can listen to it in the background, but I can't show the game.
Early on, it looks like they're going to gang up on Luka, which means those shots will be there if guys are ready to shoot them.
Blocked on TV. Might just be a blackout game. I don't know. Guess no one's going to play. Yeah, it looks like it's blacked out then. Maybe some TV deal or something.
That foul a minute ago was the first on Oklahoma City. Dallas has 2 offensive fouls here in the opening 4 minutes.
Henry, are you in Dallas area?
Check these officials really quick. Okay, I got it.
I'm guessing you are.
Make sure I know who's officiating this game. And maybe they got that one right, or maybe they got it wrong. But
Dude, they called another moving screen on Dallas, dude. Like, I never see those calls hardly ever called in a game. We already got 2 of them. Mavs down 2.
And Wiggins underneath, the ball by Pokashevsky, but he stayed with it and scored.
Nice drive. Kick underneath the basket. Mavs down 4. I'm sorry, tie game. Luka kicks it over to Bullock in the corner. Drives. Kicks it back out to Luka. Luka all the way for the easy deuce. Luka looks like he got hit in the face. No call, of course.
Sooner rather than later, perhaps, with the start that he's off to this year, leading the league in scoring at over 36 points a game. That was his first 2 of many more tonight.
Nebraska, interesting.
He scores.
Really good ball movement.
I have no idea why he would be blocked in your area.
Man is a terrific.
That's interesting, though.
Very comfortable shooting floaters.
Luka drives again. Going straight to the hole. I like it. Luka saw my video the other day, too.
He's a bully. He can bully guys. Big guys he just showed.
Driving on Powell. Good D by Powell. That was a nice little turnaround.
He's averaging about 15 points per game so far this year and back-to-back scores.
Yeah, he's smooth offensively. Loves to get to his spots. And very comfortable shooting over the top of smaller or bigger guys, as he just showed.
Hit coming by Powell. Luka uses it. Kicks it out to Powell. Powell's going to shoot a straightaway 3 and miss it horribly, of course. Coach Nick's getting mad. Why is Powell shooting a straightaway 3? Come sit next to me on the bench, sir. We need to have a talk. I'd pull Powell over and be like, "Is your name Reggie Miller? Did I mistake the last name on your jersey for Ray Allen or something? Your name's Dwight Powell, correct?" Oh, Mavs. Champ getting busy with the t-shirt cannon. What is this? Is that the new Mavs man? No. What is that? He looks like a knockoff Iron Man. That looks ridiculous. That looks ridiculous. I don't approve. Bring back the old Mavs man. Five viewers, no pressure. No pressure. My Aggies are looking good right now. Uh-oh. I'm gonna not try to screw it up. I got money on the Astros, -1.5. Let's see, I need to find a way to get the Astros and the Philly game on here. Hang on one second. Here. Give me a second. Multitasking here. It's probably not a good idea. That. Give me a second. Give me a second. Alright, screw it. Just gonna have to go back.
I'm just saying, man, he does.
You're like, have you seen these guys hanging on me? What are we doing here?
Oh, boy. They hung on him the other night in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
And he still had 41.
He still dropped 41 on him.
Yeah.
Darius Baisley, who's wearing number 55 rather than number 7.
Give me that. Give me that.
Did y'all hear the give me that?
I did.
Did y'all hear the give me that?
Dorian Finney-Smith.
Tell me you haven't played serious ball without telling me you've never played serious ball.
Timing coming from the weak side.
You guys see that? That was so cool. Love me, Finney-Smith, though. Alright, so that's what we're going to do. I'll have to keep you updated on the Astros game.
That is really good. That is D'ing up with a presence. Down screen set and an illegal down screen set for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. They call one on the other team. I take it back. I take it back.
Oklahoma City has 2 players named Jalen Williams. This Jalen Williams is a lottery pick out of Santa Clara, who is playing in just his 2nd game this year.
Yeah, that's never going to work. You're going to have to trade one of those guys. You can't have...
It's going to be difficult to the play-by-play guys.
It's a problem.
Number 8, Jalen Williams. Yeah.
Call lines are open, yeah. Let me get Discord open.
2-man enter, 1-man lead. You can't have them both.
Fractured orbital bone last week. That's why he's been out the last few games and has that mask on tonight.
Right now.
Call in whenever you want, caller.
Baisley with a nice finish.
Young, confident team.
Yeah.
Rin, you're my sideline reporter for the World Series.
Still have about 2 million picks too,
Yeah,
right?
15 over the next 7 years.
What are we seeing down there in Houston?
Harp said a moment ago they're getting
I like the new home court logo they got.
right now for OKC inside.
Can't have that.
Luka, late clock, and against Darius Baisley.
That was a good D. Luka trying to force it.
To avoid a travel and get away a shot. And an attack by Gilgeous-Alexander. And a foul.
Wow, that was a late call.
That's what this young team does. They really put it on the deck.
Don't like the offensive start.
Trying to break down your perimeter defense.
Need to get other guys going. Luka's, I like he's taking it to the hole, but.
Mavs gonna go to their bench for some energy.
Go ahead, caller.
Oh, long time listener, first time caller.
Nice, nice. That's literally everybody that I talk to.
Yeah, up to 5 views. Got a comment. That's
Right.
a lot of progress.
Henry Plays, congratulations. You're the first person outside of my immediate friend group to comment on my channel. Appreciate it. Shout out to Henry Plays.
So humble, so humble.
Yeah, shout out to Henry Plays.
Oh my God, go like, subscribe to Henry Plays.
Yeah, Henry Plays has a YouTube channel. Go like, subscribe. Go show him some support, guys.
As long as it didn't get more views than NB Sports. We love you, Henry. Go Horncuskers, or whatever they're called. Nebraska Horncuskers? How do you say it?
Cornhuskers, yeah.
I was saying Horncuskers. Whoops.
You dyslexic fuck.
This is why only your friends group likes your shit. Did Red Mac even subscribe now that I think about it?
Oh no, I never saw his sub. I'm gonna have to hit him up and be like, "What the hell, bro?"
He's gonna be like, he probably doesn't even really know how to get on and subscribe it, to be honest.
No, I think he says he watches a lot of YouTube. He may just not have an actual account, which didn't know.
Yeah, Red Mac's, I bet he watches a lot of the airsoft shit.
Yeah, last time I saw him, I think last time I actually saw him, he was really into like the RC, like gas-powered cars. It's pretty tight.
Dude, those things are insane. But what's your take on Paul and Silva?
Oh yeah, let me get that pulled up.
First grade teacher, Miss Lindsay.
Yeah, I didn't even know this happened until earlier.
Second mother.
Man, you know what? I wonder if it's like the UFC though. The UFC is like really hardcore on copyright stuff.
Oh yeah, you're probably not gonna be able to listen to
Like,
anything.
I don't even think you can do the sound, but I can maybe watch in the background.
You probably do the sound at such a low tone, but
Starts at 8. Okay, so
they're smart. They're gonna have it to where probably right when the World Series ends, the main event is gonna start.
you would think, right? Dude,
Yeah.
was I right or was I right when I was talking about how all this celebrity stuff, this celebrity boxing is gonna blow up? I've been calling
you
for it
kind of
forever.
hit that one. And you were one of the first when we were like, you were like, dude, Paul has some skills, and I was like, Nick's fucking retarded, Ian. Did you ever listen to him?
Well, not that he has skills, but like he seems determined. You know what I mean? And like if he's gonna go up against some soda cans, like he'll win, you know, or tomato cans or whatever the saying is.
Yeah. I mean, and in reality, like no one could say how hard the GOAT, what's his name? But no, the boxer tried in that celebrity thing. Damn, how am I forgetting his? Yeah, how am I forgetting Mayweather's name? But you won by not getting knocked out.
Yeah, that was his brother actually, though. That was Logan Paul, which is even worse.
Which is, yeah, I mean, but the one in the UFC is just actually proven that he's legit. Like, I definitely
you mean
did
Conor
not.
McGregor?
Oh yeah.
Logan, the Paul brothers aren't in UFC. They're just doing boxing.
So what's going on tonight?
It's boxing, and it's Jake Paul, which is like the guy you're thinking of. You're thinking of the main guy who started it. That's Jake Paul. He didn't fight Mayweather though. That was his brother. Jake Paul fought Tyrone Woodley, who was like an ex-UFC guy, and he knocked him out.
So this isn't a sanctioned event. This is just a celebrity.
Oh no, it's sanctioned. Any like fight that you'll ever see on TV or anything, it's more than likely sanctioned unless you.
No, I mean all right. Sanction's probably the wrong word, but
is it an actual like fight on the record kind of thing? Yeah, like it's a real fight. I guess technically he's like an amateur pro or something like that. I'm not sure where he falls on that line. I don't know what the technical term would be for what he is.
Yeah, man, I didn't even know that was happening. I stuck under the radar.
I totally forgot too until you pointed it out.
How's the MVP doing?
Luka's he's 2 of 7, 4 points, 5 assists though, 3 rebounds.
Nice. What was it, first quarter?
Yeah, they're down by 4 right now. I'm a little bit behind the game cast, so they're actually down 2.
I love how they focused way too long on 2 people having the same name.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Ooh, Astros, don't get in trouble this inning. We celebrated way too early yesterday and took a whole day of getting crap from about the rest of America on Twitter and everything.
I almost gave y'all shit over it, but I was like, I'll let it go. They're probably hurting.
Oh, dude, oh my God! If you watched the video, if you didn't see did you see the whole game?
Yeah, I watched most of it. Yeah, I watched most of it.
Like if you watch, their worst outfielder saved them the game. And they even asked him after the game, they're like, how do you feel playing good defense? It's like, yeah, it's just hard to concentrate during the regular season. Basically, it's just like, yeah, I was just lollygagging around.
I was waiting for the World Series to
it's like, you're more locked in the playoffs. Because basically, that's his second game-saving catch.
Nice.
Ooh, double play for the Astros.
Yeah, Hardaway just hit a nice and one floater, too.
Speaking of which, where was Hardaway the other day when I called in?
Yeah, he was. I think they've been watching his minutes. I've noticed. I think there's been 2 games he's actually sat out so far. He just didn't even dress. So I don't know what's up with that, but maybe I don't know.
Feel like you need someone like. Is he even a true point guard?
He could be a good secondary ball handler. Yeah, he's not like a point guard, but he's a. I would say
have a point guard on the roster.
Luka. Dinwiddie, I guess, and then we signed this Campazzo guy. He's from Argentina, actually, I think. But we signed him only because he's a ball handler.
Yeah, poor dude just got left out on an island.
Yeah.
Dude was just hating on him so hard the next day. I was like, you didn't see the game. Like, basically, Dinwiddie dribbled the ball out and was like, here, Campazzo, take the last shot.
Yeah, and I also think Hardy is technically a point guard, but man, Hardy hasn't played at all yet, which actually worries me a little bit. The fact he didn't get like any minutes against the Grizzlies kind of worries me. And the fact that they signed Campazzo, and Campazzo's playing so many minutes right off the bat also worries me a little bit. They have no faith in Hardy. This is a horrible cross-court turnover.
What Henry Plays ask about the scores?
Nice defense in transition by the Mavs. Do what?
Henry Plays said, dang the scores.
Yeah, what do you mean, Henry? Maybe he's betting too. He doesn't like what's going on in the sports world.
Well, it was a crazy day. Jesus Christ.
Oh, nice.
At the end of that Ohio State game, Penn State scored a last, like, just throwaway touchdown for no reason. And the guy goes, you hear the announcer go, a lot of people didn't like that.
Yeah, the cover. Yeah, backdoor cover.
Yeah.
I didn't bet on that game. I think I had them in our trifecta.
All 3 games I had, I got absolutely wrong. Notre Dame waxed.
Syracuse. I hit the over in that game. I was right on that one.
And Wake Forest, man, that was surprising.
What happened to Wake Forest? I missed it.
I think they just got killed.
Did they play?
Mate,
go green, go green. Oh.
Ooh, crucial point in the Astros game. You need to get this guy out and not face Schwarber with the dude on base.
I'm seeing 2 outs, top of the 5th, no one on.
Yep. 3-2. Payoff pitch. I hate timeouts. Like in baseball, like, dude, what do you got to do? Readjust like Nomar? Like
Thunder are getting into the lane at will. Mavs are down 5.
So Powell's playing, I heard.
Yeah, Powell started. He had a good opening first few series too. He had an alley-oop he caught.
And then I heard he took a 3.
Man, I just
some of the big men now
selection until the cows come home.
It's crazy. Like the other night when that big man shot the 3, and you're like, "What are you doing?" Like I feel like their confidence level has gone through the roof watching all these stretch 4s.
Yeah,
like ooh, strikeout, looking clutch. This game's cruising along compared to last night's speed. Going into
the baseball game.
Yeah, middle of the 5th. We're up 3-0. Yeah, yesterday took forever, and when you're on pins and needles, it's just like even 10 times worse.
Yeah.
What's the Ole Miss Aggies? How's that going?
Hang on. God, Lucas just gets absolutely just crushed. Like, man, I don't know. It's hard because he invites so much contact, but at the same time he gets so much contact, and they never call it.
Very difficult attempt that time by Lucas.
Yeah, I was watching. Well, basically, I've just been watching because you've been watching. When he goes to the lane, you don't realize how big he is. He's just massive.
Yeah.
So a lot of it's like, remember like the Yao Ming thing, you'd see all those scratches on his arms. It's like kind of hard to like, I'm not saying Lucas is, obviously not as big as Yao Ming, but it's just like, you can't really, if he was a little skinny dude like Curry, he'd be getting those calls all day.
Yeah, it's kind of like Shaq. Shaq, he probably got fouled more than anybody, but since he's so big.
He also probably offensively fouled more than anybody.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it's just he's so hard to call.
Yeah, I mean, like, his little booty, oh, God, there's never going to be another Shaq. I'm pretty confident.
Yeah, it'd be hard to imagine one in today's game, too.
Especially with all these. The big men can't even stay healthy now. Like, imagine 300 pounds.
Yeah, the pace is really taking out the big man in terms of, like, a down low post presence.
Yeah, you really have, like, the only person I feel confident, maybe call Anthony Towns or throwing it into Embiid, and that's really it.
Yeah, Embiid's the only, like...
True.
Him and,
Anthony
DeAndre
Davis,
Ayton, maybe. No, even Anthony Davis is like a stretch 5.
Yeah, he's definitely stretching out more. But if the Lakers gonna win, he's got to actually play big, not small.
Yeah. Mavs down 2 going into the second quarter.
Let me give a shout out to Henry Plays.
Let's see how the Aggies are doing. Aggies up 14-10, although Ole Miss has its second and goal on our 1.
I got a text from other NNB legend Ian saying Weigman was doing pretty good.
Yeah, I said one of our quarterbacks has to be good, right?
Can't have 3. Oh my god! You actually said it a little meaner than that, and I was like, that's a good logic to have. Can't have basically like 3 pieces of shit on one team.
Yeah, the quarterback switch has been really frustrating.
Man, the Aggies got totally trolled the other day because they released this thing. It was like Haynes King, Quinn Ewers, and you knew that they skewed the numbers. Like, through this many, and I was like, I go, Ian, and he's like, dude, I'm already on this. He like replied, he's like, yeah, you forgot that Quinn Ewers has this many more touchdowns. Like they were talking about how many throws, the interceptions.
Yeah, bro, this is hilarious. I'm watching the Mavs game, and you know how they do like little things during timeouts and quarters and stuff.
I heard about the Blue Iron Man.
Yeah, I'll show a picture of him later. But this one, they have a guy like at the top of the front section, you know, the lower bowl or whatever. He's at the top of like the last row.
Yeah.
And they have these 2 like huge inflatable dice, and he's like getting the like. You have 2 guys who work for the Mavericks to hold them, and he's like punching it. So it'll roll down, and like people in the crowd are like, you know, like a beach volleyball. They're like pumping it up until it lands on the court. It was some kind of prize from the casino, but it's a funny little thing to do.
Oh, I thought they were doing it during the game. I'm like,
no,
Mavericks
just did it just now.
Selling out like Jerry Buss when he first bought the Lakers. Like, let's get some entertainment going on here.
Yeah, pretty funny.
Well, good to see Altuve with his second hit, breaking out of a slump. Got the World Series with a dude who hit. Altuve had maybe 1 hit this whole playoffs and made it to the World Series. Good luck if he gets going, Philly.
Yep, no outs, bottom of the 5th. Altuve on first.
Henry Play says thanks. Henry, go ahead and subscribe and follow if you can.
I'm sure anyone watching this is sub. I don't know how else anyone will find my channel. I guess maybe if they're looking for map stuff.
Search Big Jackass in a blue hat.
Yeah, you'll find me.
Ugh.
Man. The Mavs offense has got to fucking figure it out, dude. I don't know. One thing I do miss about Carlisle that kid doesn't do is Carlisle's good with the X's and O's. Like he'll squeeze every point out of your team that they're capable of. But you also have to be really high IQ for Carlisle, more than other coaches probably.
Yeah, but Carlisle has like when you had the Pistons and they're all. Was it Carlisle? Yeah. Wait. Who coached the Pistons? The last Pistons team. Carlisle, right?
Like last year?
No, the one the Rip Hamilton, Chauncey Billups, high IQ guys.
Is that Brown?
It's Carlisle. Question.
No, it wasn't him. When they were winning.
Yeah, I feel like Carlisle won a tip, didn't he?
When they won back to or went to back to back.
Who did Carlisle win a chip? He won it with Dallas?
His coaching ring? Yeah, he won it with us in 2011.
Okay, yeah, I just knew he had a ring, so I was making sure. Oh, well, yeah, that was loaded with high IQ players. Not young. They were old, savvy vets like Dirk, Kidd. Even Sean Marion, of course. Goat.
What was the year they won? 2003, 2004?
Damn, who was it? I think you're right.
Right. Larry Brown coached them when they won.
Good old LB. I think he went to college basketball and got immediately caught cheating and recruiting. Like, immediately at SMU,
This is so frustrating. Like, Tim Hardaway Jr. barely has a hand on this guy's waist, right? Like, just has it there, like, just as placement. And The guy sells it and gets the call, and yet Luka can never get fucking anything. Like, he has to get murdered in the lane for them to call something. I know I sound like a homer, but
they miss him sometimes. That's a clear
just, man, that's just so bad. It's just really inconsistent.
Luka's gonna get murdered. But in the playoffs, though, it's gonna be one of those things where they're gonna have a point of emphasis, and then it's gonna probably work out in your favor and be really annoying to whoever you're
Luka's
playing.
not on the floor right now. Kleber, little 15-footer, missed. God damn it, dude. So frustrating to watch this offense sometimes.
I've never heard you say Finney Smith drilled it. I'm waiting for that.
He made one early in the game.
So he's got his average 2 points a game.
Essentially. God, dude,
I don't know. I just watched him last year in the playoffs, and I was like, is he just there? He stands in the corner, right? About essentially most of the time.
He's a 3-and-D guy. Like, his three's not exactly like the best, I guess, but it's gotten better. Kleber.
Wonder
Maxey comes
something's
up
going
with a
on there.
turnover.
Something's going on in the Astros game. Dusty Baker got all the umpire 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them talking to each other now.
2 outs, man on first, bottom of the 5th. Dinwiddie gets an and one. He's going to shoot a free throw. Looks like he makes it.
Oh man, yesterday we tried in a rally and one of our pitchers legitimately leaned into a pitch, and I was like, it was just one of those, oh my god, America hates us enough, they're gonna hate us even more.
That's part of the game, dude. Especially if you're a pitcher, man. Like, you're trying to get on base any way you can.
Dude, something's going on in this game.
I don't have it turned on. I don't have the sound on.
Oh, okay, so Dusty Baker doesn't think the second baseman either straddled second on the relay or touched it with his back. Oh, it doesn't look like he touched it with his back leg before turning two. It's too hard. Man, they're not going to have an eight. Ooh. Oh, here it is. Okay. Damn, they're not going to be able to overturn it. There's no close enough video. Oh.
I'm trying to watch it, but I keep missing it every time I look back. Here we go. I'm about to watch the replay. Can't tell from that angle.
You got it, yeah, and they called him out, so it's
oh man,
got to be
it looks
disputable.
Like his toe. Oh, let's see another angle. Looks like his toe's barely on it.
Also, like, that's why they have the straddle. Just straddle it. Like, why even? It seems so much harder to. Let me try to run my foot up against the cross of a bag and get a good throw when I can just straddle over it. I'd be amazed if they overturned this because they called out to begin with.
It's crazy they have 100 angles on this thing and none of them help. I've seen 6 different angles and I still can't tell for
Smoltz
sure.
is saying is he's touching it, but then when he catches it, his foot's off.
That's what I mean. It's so bang bang, I can't tell.
I don't think they're gonna overturn it. It'd be amazing.
Overturn it either.
Yeah.
Not enough evidence.
Hey, you got to use one. I mean, what else is he gonna challenge? I think he got another one.
I guess I'd save it. Oh yeah, that angle looks like he's got it in the bag. I think that's an out. Conclusively.
Had they called him safe, they would have called him. They would have said the rolling on the field stands. I think it was too close. There's no. That's yeah. Well, let's get a camera looking directly down at second base, please.
Yeah, right.
Oh, and Bregman's up, so it's good.
Woods got it. Right wing. ISO. Gonna drive. They call a charge, of course. Fucking Christ, dude.
Charging call. Oh, look, we got Zelters in. Welcome, Zelters. Is Doncic hurt, Nick?
Not that I know of. He's just on the bench right now, getting a rest.
Yeah, hopefully the other day when he had all those little bumps and bruises with his leg and his ankle, ain't lingering. That was scary. That was
I'm
game
already
one,
like, can we get to the All-Star break so Luka can get some rest?
Jesus.
Dinwiddie hits a little jumper.
Zelters, any chance you're a Astros fan? 99% have said no so far.
Yeah. No, I think
I think Bregman just went yard. And Bregman just hit it about 400 feet, 5-0 Astros. Sorry to interrupt Dallas game.
That's all right.
Go Dallas.
I'm a little bit behind you, so I'm about to watch it myself live.
6 viewers. You're on fire, Nick.
We're on fire right now, boys. 6 viewers. Let's get it going. And now I gotta start coming up with like themes and stuff to do during the game to keep people entertained.
Yeah, you're really gonna have to work on your like a catchphrase,
Yeah.
Like woo shabang. Like Nick, you just made a free throw. Calm down.
And speak of the devil, Jaden Hardy's in the game. I literally was just mentioning his name and he's in.
The guy you said played point guard?
That was our draft pick this year. So he's a rookie, so and it's important minutes too. It's not like garbage time.
Yeah, what is it, second quarter?
Yeah, 7:30 left to go.
Golden State's been playing. I mean, not Golden State. I'm sorry. Oklahoma City's been playing well, huh?
Who? Oklahoma
Might
City.
just out of my mind.
Yeah, they're 2-3, which is good for them, I guess. I don't know.
Well, I know SGA has just been balling.
Yeah, I would guess the Oklahoma City ceiling is probably to get to the play-in game. I would imagine.
You got to come up with something else other than being able to just shoot the ball. If you're going to consistently be
Redmond, I got his rookie card too. Just went up $1.
Those Alvarez's that you have a stack of, just
yeah.
put those in a nice little. God, I'm so jealous that you have them.
I got like a chrome and then 2 base rookies. I think two of them or one of them's graded, but it's a 10, whichever one it is, I forget.
Oh, nice. You got it. Bregman's been in the league 6 years, and just to think, he's been to 4 World Series, and in all 6 years, he's been at least to the ALCS.
Oh my God! How does Hardy not get that call after all the shit they called on the other end?
Language.
I don't give a fuck, Rin.
I know, I'm just doing the Captain America. Where it's like language. Like,
hide your wife, hide your kids. We're cussing on this channel.
Hide your kids, hide your wife.
Powell got elbowed in the face on the rebound, so they called. Looks like they're gonna call a foul on Oklahoma on the floor. Mavs get the ball back. Dinwiddie. ISO. Right wing. Step back. Over the backboard, out of bounds. Damn.
A little bit off target on the 3 for Dinwiddie and up off the shot clock.
How's Tennessee doing? Did you ever lay money on them?
Yeah, I put some in-game money on them. Let me see here.
Always so hard to do in game.
Yeah,
especially since you missed that first.
You're gonna miss it as soon as you put the bet down. Let's see. What is the score?
Thunder have the lead back up to 5 points. They scored the last 6 points. Mavs take a timeout.
Tennessee got 37-6. Looks like that was a good call on my part.
What do you got? What do you need to win by?
I think it was after they had just scored a touchdown, so it was like 18 points because 11.
That was it.
Well, 11 was the opening line, and then they were up 7-0, so it was 18.
Oh, they're playing Kentucky.
Yeah.
They got their stout defense, so
I'm feeling a lot better about them for my championship pick too.
No kidding. I mean, if you could rout Kentucky, I mean, you already beat Alabama. I mean, neither one of those are Georgia's defense, but you're feeling pretty good that you could score on Georgia.
Agreed.
I mean, it's two of the top 10 defenses, I think, or I'm pretty sure of.
Yeah. Dude, I saw, someone boxed the other day. Le'Veon Bell, I think, boxed or something the other day and knocked some dude out, like an actual boxer. It's kind of crazy.
I'm not, like, if there's one sport I'm not underestimating, it's football players. Like,
yeah, it's true.
Jeez.
What was it? Darren Williams beat, didn't he beat somebody?
Was it Was it D-Will?
Darren Williams beat Frank Gore. Is that right?
No way.
I think so.
Dude, I would look at Frank Gore and just shit my pants. Frank Gore is a specimen.
We're
talking about
against
old
Frank Gore,
man
and he won.
Frank
Yeah.
Gore.
So funny. Dude, I'm all for the boxing stuff.
The celebrity.
Yeah, I'm all for all kinds of boxing, all kinds of shit. All these celebrities, right? Like, all of them talk shit. Like, let's see it. Let's see y'all get in the ring.
Dude, you gotta give it to the Paul brothers. As annoying as they were, they really jumped it off.
Yeah, which makes me think, like, if you became like if you came into like $250 million tomorrow, right? You don't got to worry about shit the rest of your life. Like, what's that one hobby or like next venture you would take up?
It ain't getting my fucking face pounded in by Floyd Mayweather. I'll tell you that right now. It would be me betting. It would be me placing bet. It would be me trying to like Don King orchestrate people like, hey Kanye, this dude's talking shit about you, bro.
You get into the fight game, but not as a fighter. You be trying to be a promoter and shit. Yeah.
I'd get the hair to go with it.
I'd want to be a matchmaker. That's what I would want to be. Like, I'd be starting shit, being like, yo, man,
that's what I'm talking about.
This guy tweeted about you, bro. I'd fight him if I was you.
You go after the hotheads like Kanye. I don't know if Kanye would fight. He would just buy the whole thing. Yeah, he'd buy the whole thing and be like, God damn it.
Yeah, Kanye's. I'll just buy the victory.
Essentially, I bought this and I'm undefeated and I'm the first one in the whole thing.
Yeah. Mavs got to get some offense going here.
9 people. Look at you on fire.
I know, bro. We're blowing up. What's going on? Thank you, everybody watching. I appreciate that.
I give it to you. I couldn't commentate a game to save my life.
Dwight Powell getting another bucket underneath. It's so crazy to see him start after not playing at all.
I think Kid decided to mix it up. He was getting a lot of heat from the Dallas fan base, I noticed. I don't really think it's all on him.
Here we go. Hardy on the break. He's going to go, and he gets blocked. That's all right. That's all right. I like the aggressiveness out of the rookie. I'll take it. Ooh, Hardy almost thought about going again. Finney Smith with the jam. Hardy broke his man off the dribble. Dished it off to Finney Smith for the dunk.
Did y'all have a first-round pick, or did you get Hardy in the second?
Yeah, we got Hardy at the very end of the first round, like 28 or something.
Not bad.
Because, we went to the Western Conference Finals last year. I don't know if you remember.
I do.
Oh, that's offensive. Yeah. Hardy picking up the offensive foul. He got bowed in the face. Loving it, man. God, dude, I should be
a high basketball.
I should be a basketball guru somewhere for the Mavs.
Oh yeah, for that sternly worded letter you sent in the other day.
Yeah, exactly. Dear Mr. Kid.
Kid's like, yeah, a kid automatically delegated that letter down the line to some assistant. Like, please.
I have linked my YouTube channel below. Please reference Film Room Episode 1, New Orleans versus Dallas. Bullock for the 3. Here we go, baby. Mavs up 1.
To save a day of coaching, just play my video.
Yeah. Run this tomorrow instead of practice. Everyone will understand.
Let Dinwiddie know ahead of hand he might not like it.
I have some strong critiques for Dinwiddie. Man, I like this team, man. If we can get some offensive, what do I call it? We need an offensive identity is what we need, besides Luka. If we can get that going, I think we're going to be just fine.
Yeah, I mean, Christian Wood is playing above your expectations. Even if he played to what you expected, you still would have. There has to be a third guy in
Double
there
pick
somewhere.
for Luka, top of the key. He's got Alexander one-on-one. Pick coming left from Powell. He's going to use it. Gets to the free throw line. Kicks out. Finney Smith. Another 3. Dude, Mavs hit their threes. They're nearly unbeatable. Luka gets so much attention.
That's it. I mean, Luka's going to suck everyone into the zone.
Yep.
Or into the lane, my bad. Oh, Framber needs
Rick
this
on the
out big.
3. Luka the rebound. Crosses the timeline. It's a Powell. It's a pick from Powell. Drives right. Little scoop. That would have been a crazy scoop if he's made that. Gets the foul. He's going to go to the line.
Man, you're big. That's oh, there you are.
Nice find. Dorian locked and loaded in that.
Man, I can't believe y'all lost that game last night, dude. I could feel y'all's pain last night.
Dude, and it was on, like, everybody's talking about Verlander choking. It's like, the dude reached out, hit a pitch that he had no business hitting.
Yeah.
Looped it over second, and it's like, oh my God. You just knew, like, that's a rally starter. Because it got a guy in, and then, but then later in the game, that, like, oh, we could have won in the 9th, and then the worst outfielder just made a sweet catch, and it's like, they deserved it. But if we can, we're in trouble right now.
You guys watching, if you hear me, y'all let me know how you found this channel, if you're subbed or if you just came across it through a search or something. Be kind of interesting to know. Who knows? Maybe it's you, Ren.
With my off commentary, not watching the game.
Your 900 IQ, sports IQ. 3:50 to go. Mavs up 2. They just hit a little runner in the lane. Oh my gosh! Nice behind the back to Luka. From Luka. All right, let me break down what just happened. Luka came down left side. He drove, and then as he backed up, he threw it behind the back to Bullock. Defense rotated. Bullock went to the opposite corner. It got swung all the way around again, and Powell was wide open for the dunk underneath. Absolutely. Chef's kiss.
Chef's kiss. There it is.
It was really nice. And then it got swung around. Finney Smith had it at the top of the key. He drove. Defense collapsed. He kicked it to Powell for a dunk. It was very nice.
It could be the fact that the world hates the Astros, and so they're like, we got to find something else to watch, so they're tuning in to watch you commentate on Mavericks.
Maybe.
We're in trouble right now. They got 2 on, 0 out. 5-0 was not a good score for us yesterday. It's not looking like it is today.
Yeah, let's see here.
And you got the Paul fight. You got the Aggies game on, Tennessee game. A lot of sports going on.
What's this one? This is
Let's go Astro. That's right, Boy Lynn. Shout out to Boy Lynn.
There you go, Boy Lynn. We're all here for support. They're not my team, but I hope they win.
Yeah,
better than those freaking Philadelphia fans. Jesus Christ. We can all agree on that.
Dude, one of the big things was this Philadelphia reporter saying that the stadium wasn't loud yesterday, and that his daughter's volleyball game was louder than the Minute Maid. And I was like, that's not true. That was a crazy game. That was one of the best. If I wasn't an Astros fan and those were 2 neutral teams, that was one of the best games I've ever seen. I mean, the pitchers both, well, not as in like pitching wise. Both starting pitchers gave up 5 runs. Bullpens came in, shut them down. It was just back and forth. Like, if you're one of the fans of either team, you're on pins and needles all night. And then they walked away with the win, but they've been hot. Ooh, that was a key strikeout for Framber. 1 out. They needed that. They got 2 on. If you can get out of here with just 1 run, I'd be happy with it going into the 7th.
I'm trying to find out. I see Hall and Bell are fighting right now. It's round 4 of 4, which makes me think that's Le'Veon Bell again. And I'm wondering who Hall is.
Watch it be Dante Hall, the GOAT, kickoff returner.
Yeah,
shout out.
Good.
Well, him and Devin Hester. Right? Him and Devin Hester won too. Do what?
The human joystick, right? Isn't that what they called it, Dante Hall?
Yeah, oh yeah, dude. And I always thought it was a punt return, but you know that play where he catches it and he's in this little box. He jukes out 2 defenders by just going fakes forward, jumps backwards, fakes left, goes right, and just goes forward.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, what is going on? Like, talk about Framberg's got a double play. Talk about key. This game is cruising by.
I thought Ibaka was going to retire after the first quarter.
Ooh. I mean, I'm not even gonna talk shit. I learned my lesson yesterday.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I got a -1.5 at like plus 155 or something. I just figured, man, like y'all should have won 5-0 yesterday. It feels like.
No, and people like trade Verlander, Mike. Yeah, let's get away a dude who just won the Cy Young. That's a smart move.
Yeah. Cal giving Luka the pick. Left wing, pick again, back to the middle, pick again, back left. Try to get over to Bullock, hand on the ball, out of bounds. Still a Dallas ball.
Bullock seems streaky, huh? Or that is me.
Yeah, it's kind of the thing. I mean, with anytime you have so many three-point shooters, you live and die by the three sometimes, you know. Luka just hit Powell for another alley-oop before that, so that's like 2 or 3 times they've connected now. Bad inbound pass.
I hope Jason Kidd's over there on the bench saying, McGee, look at this on the iPad. Like, catch, slam.
I like McGee. He's a for what we got him for and what he is, he's exactly what we need. Our rebounding was atrocious last year. We were like one of the last.
Christian Wood's going to help massively with that. As a Rockets fan, I'm absolutely hating the bargain you get for Christian Wood.
Yeah, I forget what we gave up, but it was. I remember I liked it. I was more than happy with it.
I think we knew we were going to get. I mean, we had those picks in the draft. We were already young. We would have been. Christian Wood would essentially be like our veteran, which is crazy. And his ceiling, I still think he can get better. I mean, they're just watching him hitting those threes the other day. Like, that's his confidence has gone way up.
Dude, yeah, Le'Veon Bell and Uriah Hall. That's who was fighting.
Uriah Hall?
Yeah.
Wow.
He's made an effort to get down there and.
Dude, it's been a loaded day for sports for sure.
Right. I was watching some of the UFC fights earlier, but I kind of took a nap instead to get ready for this.
Dude, what if like my sad little crybaby video of us losing got you a couple viewers?
Who knows? Maybe.
Like on TikTok, it easily surpassed everything, and it was like
really?
I didn't even try out of all the videos because everybody was hating on the Astros. I'm like I can't do it. Like not until we get a win, I can't open my mouth. Like don't go talking shit and then we lost again.
Not me. I'm talking shit all the time, the whole way.
We were up 5-0, and I was talking shit to this dude the whole day. I was like, "Hey, who's your team?" And he wouldn't tell me his team, and I'm like trying to look through his Twitter. Like you can't really see much on Twitter, like just their tweets. And I'm like, but he tweets about a lot of sports. And then I'm like, is this Aaron Judge's burner?
I was talking about the trash to a Phoenix Suns fan today.
And then he told me I don't understand rent free, and I'm like, if you knew my friends, I understand rent free perfectly.
Yeah, I would say it all the time.
I know exactly how the term rent free works.
Yeah.
So I sent him a wink after Tucker's second homer. Bad idea. When the game ended, my Twitter blew up with some responses from him and was like, touche, I'm not even going to block him and be a little baby about it. I mean, I deserve that, sending a guy a wink.
Just let him type his heart out. Yeah, it's like when someone sends you a long text and you just go, okay.
Oh, yeah, exactly. What's going on in the game here?
Mavs are up 1. They've taken the lead. They were down by like 8 or 9. Oklahoma City's getting 10 points in this game. I thought that was a little too much.
Dude, that's a...
Luka tried to beat Powell underneath. Kicks it out, gets a rebound, offensive rebound, kicks it out to Finney Smith, and hits the side of the backboard after he hit 2 in a row.
Dude, you hit the side of the backboard in open gym, and you're not getting picked up.
Yeah. Finney Smith, though, he's a great he's a great defender, so it's okay with me. Him and Bullock, they just have to hit a few threes, you know, and like their defense more than makes up for it. Luka ISO, right wing. Cleveland, corner 3, miss. Luka's on the floor right now. He hasn't gotten up. I think he's trying to sell it. I don't think he's hurt. Oh, maybe he is hurt. I think he's okay.
Is he holding that same leg, or?
I couldn't tell.
Dude, it'd be scary if he's playing at 80%. It's like, dude, you should sit him now. worry about the rest of your season.
Yeah, I think he got a little nut check.
Oh.
Oh, man.
Massive nut check or what?
Oh, I guess it's like in your pelvic area, you know, like sometimes still gives you like that empty gut feeling, you know. But some guy was like, he was going to run out to block the three, and as he extended his offhand, he happened to hit Luka in that area. So Luka's fine.
I heard Luka packs a pretty big dong.
Yeah, where'd you hear this at?
Oh, Mavs radio.
Really? Is this
no,
real or are you joking?
No, 100% joking.
Okay, well, I don't know. Like, who knows? Sometimes, like.
Hey, when you're almost 7 feet tall, I mean, you gotta be working with something good.
What was it, James Harden, when James Harden hooked up with some like famous like rapper girl or whatever they're called, you know, like the homies pass her around.
Oh, I know he liked the big booty strippers.
She was like,
the big strippers.
Yeah, she's like, Harden's got a little dick and he's got nasty teeth or something like that. It was like so funny.
Yeah, but you know what he does have? Dollar bills, and you were down for it.
Yeah, that's true. If he does have a small dick, I'm sure having lots of money doesn't hurt. Luka, step back three, miss. Maxey was that Maxey or Powell with the putback? That was Maxey.
Anybody know about Luka's dong size? Please chime in the comments.
Yeah, in the chat, let us know. Luka offense or defensive rebound. They're up 5 here. 21 seconds to go. They're gonna get the last shot. There's only like a second difference between the shot and getting caught. They're gonna hold for the last shot here. I can already see the game cast that they missed it. Let's see what they run. Bullock sets a pick. He goes left. Luka all the way to the hole. He gets blocked. That looked like a clean block.
Oh, what's the score? 51-48 at half. Luka's probably still filling the stat sheet up. Astros up 5-0 going into this.
That was a good block.
I believe.
That was a good block.
Yeah, Paul Silva. Man, this game is cruising by, so everybody's going to be able to watch that. They timed that perfectly.
Yeah, Astros bottom of the 6th, huh? No outs. They just started it.
It's 2 outs. You're a little behind. Ooh. But I like how it's going. I think they have like maybe only 2-3 hits, but I don't want to jinx it. Knock on wood.
Right. What is I'm trying to see who's up next. Oh yeah, Lomachenko's back. You remember that guy? We used to talk about him a little bit back in the day, the boxer. He's like real.
No.
He's like real.
10 subscribers watching.
Oh yeah, man.
Hey,
thank you for the views,
who's that
everybody.
guy? Did you ever hear like anything? That fight with that dude? Oh my God, he clearly lost, and it was like,
oh, Sean O'Malley.
Yeah, you ever hear anything about that, or do you ever hear?
Yeah, I think most people think he lost, but you know, I mean, it's not like I care enough to like. What am I going to do? Right?
Dude, it was
Dana
it
White
seemed to be so lopsided that it was. I don't know. It's not boxing where you're going to be like, well, what do you expect? It's still crooked. But, I mean, UFC, like, maybe one of the scorers just had a bad score.
Yeah, I think, it must have simply been that they just thought O'Malley caused more damage. Which, I mean, you could make the argument that's true, that O'Malley caused more damage than Jan. But Jan, in my opinion, clearly controlled the fight more.
Yeah, it still sticks in my head that O'Malley had 2 seconds of control. 2 full seconds.
And I guess also what hurt Jan is Jan didn't do a lot of damage with his ground control, right? Which I guess that's probably ultimately why O'Malley won and he didn't.
I just feel like he did so much more damage, but yeah, that was just a weird one.
Yeah, and then it's like the classic. It's like the classic Tyson Fury versus Wilder, the first fight. Like, Fury won 11 out of 12 rounds, right? But Wilder just knocked the shit out of him that one round, and so it was a draw, right?
Yeah, essentially, what are you going to do with the punches you're throwing?
Right. Like, he essentially, Wilder came, like this close to winning, You know, but he lost all the the thing is he lost all the other rounds and he lost them like pretty
badly. Yeah. I love Fury. What a name too.
Yeah.
Tyson Fury.
The Gypsy King.
Oh my. And he'll let you know about it.
Yeah, he'll let you know about it.
He'll go pave your front driveway and then go knock someone's ass out.
Yeah. All right, we got some halftime performers here at the Mavs game. They're doing some kind of basketball eye-hand coordination thing.
Like Globetrotters?
Yeah, it looks like it's a dad and his kid. They're like juggling balls right now while walking around each other, which is kind of impressive.
Shout out to the kid.
Shout out to
the little man out there.
Dads and sons everywhere. Dad's now juggling 4 balls.
Look at Dad go.
Now they each have 3 balls. Let's see what they're going to do here. Oh, they're doing the juggle pass. Juggle pass.
Dude, you know these dudes own it at Bring Your Son and Bring Your Kid to Work Day. And like, what do you guys got? Oh, your dad's a banker? Cool.
Yeah.
Well, check this out.
And they have one of those
They
have one of those tall unicycles out there too, so they're about to use that as well. And a ladder. Oh, it's about to get good. All right,
dude,
Dad's getting a tall unicycle.
Oh, dude, I can hear me repeating.
Yeah. He's putting the seat of the unicycle on his chin, and he's balancing it for a little bit upside down. Okay, now he's about to get on it the right way. Climbs up the ladder. The kid's holding it. He's
gonna get on. Kid under pressure, just nailing it.
And there's another small unicycle for the kid over there. Okay.
Dude, Jason Kidd's probably not even giving a halftime speech. He's watching this right now.
All right, now Dad's on the tall unicycle. Going around.
Ooh. After the interruption, this is going to be a make or break. Dusty leaving Framber out for the 7th inning because he's been so dominant. So we'll see how this goes.
Dad's on
halftime, all the boys left. Boylan and Zelker, right. Henry plays. He'll be back. I almost don't want to deal with strikeout.nu to watch the fight.
Oh, yeah?
I know I just need to get a better ad blocker, but...
Dude, uBlock. It's a Google Chrome extension, uBlock. It works perfect.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, take you 3 seconds to download.
Damn. All right. That works because instead of hitting that damn X a million times.
Yeah, and it's a Chrome extension, so it's real easy. You put it on, you'll never have to worry about it again. Shout out to uBlock. You guys want to sponsor me?
Strikeout.nu. If you ever want to watch games for free illegally, strikeout.nu.
For free illegally. We're not responsible for any penalties you may incur from taking our advice.
Yeah, pretty sure they got that when we were talking about Lucas Dong.
Yeah. Luka is 2 of 9, 12 points.
You gotta feel good about that being up at half then.
That's true. 7 rebounds and 7 assists though.
So somebody's stepping up.
Yeah. Let me see here. Let's go around the league real quick. Check out my parlays for the day.
Dude, the Spurs. Of course. Like, what did we say? What did he say? Like, yeah, we're going to suck or something, and they're just out there just killing it.
Yeah, right. Let me check on the NCAA football scores real quick.
We all know that's because of Sue Bird.
Tennessee's up 44-6, so I'm going to hit that one.
Yeah, you're going to hit that.
That's 20
bucks. Wait. Did you say 44-6?
Yeah, 44-6. You heard me right.
They just laughed at Kentucky's defense.
Yep. I picked the Kings to win straight up. I got that one right. I picked Indiana to win straight up. I got that one right.
Ooh, how did you pick Indiana?
I went with a little upset special parlay here. I also have the Thunder winning straight up in that same parlay. So
against your boys.
Well, it's like an upset parlay, right? I put $1 on it to win 123. So.
Oh, that's an Applebee's. I mean, because if you would have put 5, that's like 500.
Yeah, that'd be 1,000. Oh yeah, 500. Be like 600. Yeah. So the Bulls, how are the Bulls doing? Bulls are up 1 with 3:16 to go.
Do you just have these all straight up, or do you have the lines?
Those are all straight up. So the upsets I'll take straight up as like a parlay, you know.
Yep.
They're not. I might hit the over, I guess.
And with Bovada, you could do $1. I think I use my bookie. I think you have to minimum is 3-5. I know it's not $1. Ah, shit. Phillies lead off with a double in the 7th. Not good. Still 5-0. Oh, just calm down, get your outs.
Let's see here.
By Castellanos.
I need to refresh this. This is not.
Castellanos is the guy that it would drive a hitting coach crazy, but it's just because of what he's doing, like hitting balls that he has no business hitting. And now he's doing that eating when they're eating out of the bowl. It's still 5-0 Castellanos. Yeah, Harden used to do it a lot. JJ Watt
you mean like he's cooking them up? Or like, when they eat them up or whatever, yeah.
Yeah. Calm down, Castellanos. Just because you essentially won the game for him yesterday doesn't mean anything.
Did the Bucks win? Bucks are up by 1 with 20. I should go to that one. Bucks are up 1, 28 seconds to go.
Hey, who won that Le'Veon fight?
Oh, my bad. I didn't even check.
That's crazy. So, is this his first one, or did you mistake and then maybe this is?
No, Le'Veon Bell. Oh,
had already fought.
I'm pretty sure Le'Veon Bell fought before. Uriah Hall won though.
Dang.
By unanimous decision. Big Paul and Anderson are coming up.
Right now.
Hold on a second. I'm sorry, it's the next fight. Fight in progress is Richard Torres Jr. and Ahmad Hefni, who I have no idea who those guys are.
Big part of the game.
I got another big parlay, but I'm gonna need a few things to fall into place.
There you go, Framber. Just take the outs, let one run score. We'll be fine. He's about to pull him. He's pitched 104 through 7.
Yeah, I pulled him.
No earned runs.
You got the best bullpen in the playoffs. Like, use it.
For sure.
Uh-oh. Okay.
There you go.
One out.
This is it. If we pull this out,
if
we can hold them to 0 runs, that could kill their momentum because they were like the Mariners. They came in for the NL at the last spot. They were just hot and just stayed hot. If we could shut down that momentum, that'd be huge. But they're going back to Philadelphia, so they're probably gonna be right back amped up.
Ray Young has 42 points.
God, dude, he's one of those dudes any given night can go off.
Yeah.
I didn't know if he was gonna translate in the NBA. To be honest, I thought he was too small.
I didn't either. He's definitely surpassed what I thought he'd do, especially on that size.
But he's got the pass game to go with it. Like, he definitely surprised me and all. I mean, I knew he could score, but I didn't know he could 10 assists a game, no problem.
Paul are like neck and neck for leader and assist right now.
And don't we? I think I have Trae Young, and then we told Ian, yeah, right, CP3.
I have Trae Young in my first All-NBA.
I think I have him as an assist leader, or maybe I picked him at first or second team NBA. Maybe not. Maybe. Yeah, because I kept getting confused about the guards and the forwards.
All NBA, I went Young, Luka, which Young's a bit of a stretch, I understand, but I just figure like they lost Sexton or whatever. just figure Young's just going to score a lot of points this year. And then I have Giannis and Tatum at the forwards and Jokic at the center. And then my second All-NBA was Booker, DeRozan, Kawhi. I'm hating that pick right now. Kawhi, Durant, and Embiid. Dude, Kyrie Irving, what was I thinking, man? I should have put Kyrie Irving over DeRozan.
Yeah, I've never really liked DeRozan. He seems like a volume shooter that never had the percentage to go with it.
I like him just because he's a mid-range guy, and that's such a lost art.
He got better way at the tail end. I mean, he's not as young as he used to be. I mean, he came in young, I think, but I mean, he just used to be such a volume shooter, and his percentage was always low. And I just thought he was on that Raptors team, wasn't he? Yep.
Raptors team what?
Oh no, that was
when Kawhi
Leonard.
Won? Yeah, he wasn't on that team.
Yeah, no. I mean, you're a legend if you won on the Toronto Raptors. I mean, Kyle Lowry, for God's sakes, probably one of the worst playoff performers in history, and still going to go down as the greatest point guard in Toronto history.
Who?
Kyle Lowry. Just because he won a chip. Like, you won a chip as the Raptors.
Well, yeah, it's their only ring. Anyone on that team's an automatic legend in Toronto.
It's just, who did they beat? Probably the Lakers.
Oh, in the finals?
I don't know. Probably not the
Warriors?
Lakers. No way.
Basketball Reference, my favorite site.
I love how many stats they give all the way down the line.
Literally all the time.
Shout out to, I already forgot it, Stat Reference. Easily confused with Sports Reference. Oh no.
What happened?
Ooh, they just missed the Crawford boxes. Yeah. Like it's one of those ones where he hit it a couple feet to the left, it's gone, but it was enough for outfielder to get it. So that one run scored, but it's all good. 2 outs in the 7th, up 5-1. But we don't need them clawing back. We need to get this out and just move on. Am I listening to myself? Can you hear me?
No, I had to blow my nose, sorry. Trying to see when they won.
Man,
18,
how do we not know this?
Yeah, they beat the Golden State Warriors.
Dude, are the Warriors like... How many championships have they gone to? If they've won 4, they lost 1 to LeBron, and they lost 1 to the Raptors, so they've gone to 6? That's insane.
Yeah.
Especially in today's age with the way free agents move. That's pretty... The Warriors are probably going to be one of the last huge, big dynasties.
Yeah. Oklahoma City, Dallas, trade buckets, first possessions.
I didn't know the game was back on.
Oh, God, Alexander, bro.
And that was an easy look, too. He got to a spot, defense back down.
I wonder what...
Powell sets the pick for Luka. He's going to use it, goes left, middle of the lane, kicks it out. Dinwiddie gives it back to Luka, extended block. He's got an ISO. Kicks it out back to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie drives, back out to Luka, corner 3. Brick bad, too.
Dude, Luka, when he was playing the Suns and even the Warriors, he was just nailing some ridiculous threes that I didn't even know he had that range. And I knew Luka had range, but then watching the way he's starting out this year, it's like I think he's doing it. He's getting too much attention.
He's not a 3-point shooter. Like, he needs to shoot threes to keep the defense honest, right? He sometimes, I think, shoots threes to try and prove he can shoot.
Bregman just made a hell of a catch, got us out of the inning. But yeah,
I mean, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, it was that run where they let off, but hey, we'll take that. Very low damage.
So y'all are out of
for
the
a leadoff double. Yeah, going into the 8th, I believe now, or the bottom of the 7th.
He's on bottom of the 7th.
NNB legend Alpha Twins wondering how there was 10 people watching at one time.
I don't know. We're taking over YouTube,
good
bro.
commentary.
Hey, if the Universe Galaxy is watching, I've already got more viewers live than you ever did. Oh, Luka with another oop to pow and one.
Playground. Shots fired.
No, my favorite one is this. Whenever I get an insult, I'm gonna start playing this. Hang on. Where's it at? It's like one of my favorites. Hang it, where is it?
And there was another drive-by
shooting this morning.
Related, but there are no
what?
I have like this clip from the news and it's like this lady going, and there was a drive-by shooting this morning, like.
It just nonchalantly, and another drive-by shooting.
In case like anyone ever gets like bodied or insulted on live air.
I love how it's just like, yeah, we got traffic heading out in the south. You might want to watch that. We got a wreck over here. There's an event, remember, at 7. Oh, and we had another drive-by shooting this morning.
Powell giving a pick to Luka. He's going to go left. Gets back to the middle of the lane. Little floater. No good. Luka's having a hard shooting night. We're still up.
Yeah, but imagine being told, hey, bro, you got to do everything. Man. Dude, you're right. Like, I love when who threw out that trade? Was it Barstool? I love those little sites when they throw out those like
Bleacher Report for Gordon Hayward.
There you go, Bleacher Report. I like those.
Alexander hits another 3. God, dude.
The one guy you got to guard on that team. The one guy.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a shifty dude though.
That Luka just threw it away. God damn it, man. Luka's struggling tonight, dude.
Hey, I mean, look at the score, though. So that's not...
He got 8 rebounds and 8 assists, which, of course, makes up for it a little bit, but...
You need him to... You need Luka base... Sorry, it's hard to say, but you like, almost asked him to score 35 a night until they could figure out some third option or maybe just a different style.
Guys would hit their threes. It wouldn't be such a pressure, you know?
Yeah, I feel like it was kind of like the Harden years where he'd suck everyone in, and then you had just dudes that were just 3-point, like not automatic, but I mean, PJ Tucker 3-and-D. I mean, he's like 38 years old, still starting. I mean, Daniel House, just players that you don't really know, but they did their job. They just hit the threes.
Powell draws an offensive foul. He got hit in the face on the is that Alexander?
SGA, dude. I heard he's one of the dirtiest. Hey, Jose Gomez, if the Mavs were to go all in on trading for a second star, Nick, who's a realistic option?
I haven't checked if there's like anyone out there available on the market. What I want us to do is get rid of Bertans and Powell's contracts is really what I want us to do. Collectively, they're like 16 and 10 million respectively, which is like 26 million. There was a rumor at the beginning of the year, which I would have done, and that would have been to get Westbrook, not because I think Westbrook is good, but because his huge contract expires at the end of this year. I would have liked us to try and see if we could package those guys to get Westbrook for a 1-year rental, and then next year is when I hope we go really hard at someone in free agency. And we're going to have to re-sign Wood this year to an extension, so you got to keep that in mind too.
Yeah, Wood's on. Y'all got him from the cheap from us, and we got him on the cheap from, I believe, the Cavaliers. No, that was another player. We got him for a bargain, and for what he's playing for y'all right now, that's a steal.
Yeah. So really, I don't know who's like out there in terms of like who's coming. I haven't looked that far ahead yet. That's a good video. I can make a video on that, but. Really, it's a contract thing with the Mavericks. We got to get rid of Bertans' contract, dude. I have nightmares about that dude's contract. I absolutely hate it. Finney Smith, corner 3, good.
Throw that in there. Oh, what's up, Soakers? Ian Aver from NNB.
The third leg of NNB, there we go. We're all in the house.
He's watching the Astros.
Ian, don't get cocky with that 5-1 lead. Come over here and thinking it's over.
Nope. Oh my God, we talked so much trash on Twitter. It was just not fun waking up in the morning.
That's all right.
Just immediately cleared through my. Not gonna read those. Like Yeah.
Bullet straight
I got
away
everything
three.
I deserve.
You know what, Powell, although Powell's having one hell of a game, actually. He's only got like 3 or 4 oops, a couple offensive rebounds, and he's causing so much havoc underneath the rim. He's actually drawn like 3 or 4 fouls because they can't block him out. So he just picked up another offensive foul on the Thunder.
Altuve just hacked one into right field. Anybody watching the game? Leadoff single.
Yeah.
Bottom of 7th.
The Astros bottom of 7th. Oh, he just hit it. Yeah, you're way ahead of that than where I'm at.
Oh, because I'm using the antenna.
Welcome to Thunderdome, bitch.
Jose Gomez, subscribe! Thanks, buddy.
Oh,
appreciate
shout
that.
out to Jose
I finally got
Gomez
to see
for
my
all
notification too.
Wait, did it go up to 270? See, your little bar over here on your monetization, it's been stuck on that since you put it up.
Do you know what I think it is? So I had my Streamlabs open the other day. I was working on it. I wasn't live, and I got a note. Remember, I told you I got a notification that someone subscribed.
Oh, scared the crap out of you?
Yeah, and it counted it. So it seems like it's only counting it if Streamlabs is open, which is kind of.
I gotcha.
Which kind of seems dumb, right? Like you guys can't keep track of it when I'm offline.
So, no responses on the Luka Dong scenario, but no, Luka's dong size getting him hurt. Dude, I mean, you're packing that heat. You might want to wear a cup.
Yeah. The only reason he's not as athletic as everyone is because it's weighing him down.
Dude, I mean, I can't even imagine. Like, you're trying to hit a 3, but you're also thinking, dude, don't get hit in the dong. Like, it's a tough word. It's a tough life being Luka.
Oh man, I would love that, Jose. I know we were looking at him as a possible trade.
Ooh, Miles Turner, that'd be nice. Yeah. Talk about 3-and-D. Dude, Miles Turner's also just an athletic freak.
Turner.
Dude, talk about an underrated star.
There was some talk of him, I think, coming with us this offseason, but it just never panned out.
I think Dallas front office will do something with those contracts. They're too like you said, like a team that's tanking. They're just gonna love those contracts to get out and get a player off their books.
Yeah. The thing is, like Pal and Bertans, depending on the team, right? Like it's not that I hate Bertans' game, but it's like we have 5 or 6 other guys who does what Bertans does, plus play better defense. And I like Powell too. I think Powell can play on any team, but he's not.
Yeah.
He can't stretch it as a 4. He's not really like a big 5. So
he's just a banger.
He's just an athletic. Yeah, he's just like an athletic. He's like an athletic small center, right? Which, depending on the team, right, he could give you some depth at least. So I would think. But
Jose Gomez, that would have been nice.
Yeah.
Miles Turner on the Mavs, a dude who really can do it all. And if you got Seawood, I mean, and it might move Seawood, which would be a lot more comfortable for him to. Oh, they just threw out Altuve stealing, which Ian's gonna hate real quick.
Really?
Yeah, Altuve, he gets caught a lot. He's one of the worst. I'm gonna say it. Hopefully, Ian's not listening. One of the worst base runners we have. He gets picked off at first base all the time for not paying attention. But Rio Muto is also, I think, the top. Besides, like, we have one of the top. They have. Oh, let's look at this replay. He got him. He got him. Dude, you can't do that with no outs, dude. You don't. You got no outs.
Yeah, I don't like that call either.
Now they got one out. Like, come on, man.
Oh, now they have one out. You're right. Yeah, that was not worth the risk. You got a decent jump though too.
Yeah, but they got maybe the first, second. Like our catcher, their catcher, basically you just don't run on them. Yesterday there was a play where it hit our dude. It was Altuve. He stole the bag, but the ball hit him. The second baseman or Segura came over. Had no business catching the ball. Caught it. The throw was so good, it hit basically right where you need it. Bounced off Altuve. The guy caught it, and they challenged it, and I was crazy. Yeah.
Yo,
Miles
Turner.
I'm telling
you, Maxie's an underrated defender.
Who's the The white guy, right?
Yeah, Maxi Kleber, 42. He's from Wurzburg. From where Dirk's from.
Where?
From where Dirk is from, Wurzburg. Kind of interesting, huh?
Literally the same place?
Yeah, literally the same city. It's kind of nuts. What are the odds?
My God. How many Dirk posters did that guy have growing up?
Right.
I mean, that's the star of the town, star of the freaking country. Well, they got soccer.
Extended block. Goes baseline. Easy.
Dude, I love.
Easy
You gotta
layup.
love when a guy comes in like Jose Gomez and throws straight heat with Miles Turner.
Yeah. Actually,
That was a good.
Now that he says that, it's a good idea because as much as I bitch,
Just the way he plays.
as much as I bitch about those contracts, I should look at like what some good options would be. I'm writing.
I mean,
down
you're right.
now.
Like, yeah, there's always Westbrook, but do you really want to tank your season?
I'm writing it down right now.
I would hate to get Westbrook.
Well, I don't. It's not necessarily that I want Westbrook, but it's that we could move those two contracts that I absolutely hate, and maybe we'd have to give up Tim Hardaway Jr. or something too if they would have done that. Hardaway Jr. probably would have had to been involved, but it means after this year we get all those guys off our books. Bertans still has 2 more years after this year, I think, and Powell has 1 more year after this year.
Yeah, so
it
it's
means
worth
that like
it
this
in the
year,
long run.
at the end of this year, we go heavy into free agency. We can essentially get whoever we want. That'd be like $45 million off the books. It'd be a lot.
Yeah, it's a nice 2-for-1.
Yeah, it's like I'm almost not even worried about who we would get right now. More or less, it's really our contracts. There's 2 of those contracts that just suck. I don't know how Powell got 10 or 11 million a year. I don't know. I think. Oh, you know what? Didn't he? He came from.
He
came
probably
from
must have
somewhere
went off
else,
in a
right?
series or something.
I think we signed him in free agency after he had like a really good year somewhere else. I can't quite remember.
It's like the Warriors probably, if I'm remembering this correctly, probably gave Kevin Looney a nice extension, and later they're probably gonna look back on it like, damn, I don't think we really needed to be paying him this much money. Because remember, he was balling out. And he was doing exactly what he was asked to do.
Thunder turned it into a dunk. Mavs up 3, 4.5 to go in the third. Maxey giving it to Luka, coming around. Goes left off the pick.
Anybody out there know if the Lakers have won a game yet?
Do what?
Have the Lakers won a game yet?
No.
Over under 1 win this year.
Looking tough. I would say they have to play the Jazz at some point, but the Jazz are better than they are.
Dude, I just saw Gobert go 20 for 20 and 20. Oh, he's not on the Jazz.
On the Wolves, yeah.
Yeah, but I saw that right after thinking, like, just saying the other day how they got to learn the mesh, and then he goes off for 20 and 20.
Jokic joins Luka or Giannis. There's probably like a 0.001 of either one happening.
Jokic joins Luka or Giannis. Well, I think Giannis has made it a point that he's going to stay at the Bucks. I think he's had a chance, like, right? His free agency money. I do think what's his name will test the market when his time comes.
Giannis or Jokic?
Not Giannis. I think he stays as a Buck. I think Jokic probably get tired of Denver. I mean, Jamal Murray is at his ceiling right now.
God,
I believe.
Jokic is the 29th highest paid player right now. That's
insane, dude. And it's like, what's he got? 2 MVPs already?
Mm-hmm.
Under like MVPs that if you told people who's won the MVP, they'd be like, who is that guy? Like, you're just average basketball fan. Half of them probably don't even know who Jokic is.
Do they not have salaries on ESPN?
I don't think so.
We'll see how many years they have left.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, I think Jokic, he's gonna be the next probably $40 million a year player.
Oh, way more than that. What the highest paid right now is?
Am I getting baseball and basketball contracts mixed up right now?
No,
I think
45 is like the highest in NBA right now.
Who's got that? Anthony Davis? I know you get more if you get it with the team that drafted you. So
Steph Curry is 48, Russell's 47, LeBron's 44, and then essentially the top 10 are getting paid 40 to 48.
Man, LeBron, you have how much money? Give up half your salary to get some players.
I never really understood that either. Like, I understand like you should get paid what you're worth, but
dude, I have too much of a winner's mentality that if I have 900 mil sitting in the bank, I'm like, pay me $1 million, which the league would definitely say no. But you know what I mean? Like, pay me, you know, the veteran minimum, and then get some players.
Yeah.
I mean, that's $30 million to go play with.
So Giannis is on, he's on contract through 2025-26.
Yeah, so he'll be on the decline.
Jokic is signed all the way to 2027-28.
Oh. Dude, can you imagine?
Damn, Jokic is making $61 million that last year. That's going to be a new record. Oh no, Damian's making 63 in 26-27. Damn, bro. A lot of that's because also I think a year or two ago they expanded the salary cap by like 20 or 30 million or something. So I guess looking at it from that point of view, I guess technically Giannis would be more likely that if one of them were to come to Dallas,
who's willing to rebuild first?
I'd much rather have Giannis too because Jokic and Luka's game are much more similar.
And they're gonna get in each other's way.
And now you're telling Giannis, like, all you have to do is just go to the hole and play D. You don't even have to worry about shooting. Don't worry about being a facilitator.
Giannis, like, did I ever worry about anything else besides going to the hole?
Yeah.
That dude is some of the sickest, like, you know, he's like, oh man, he's like edging out his defender, but then like rise up, slammed in his face.
Yeah.
That dude literally earned his nickname. Top of the 8th, 0 out. Man, get through this inning. One more inning to go. We jumped on him quick in the first inning. Just bam, bam, bam. Set a World Series record. Just another one for the Astros dynasty. 3 extra base hits. 3 extra base hits to lead off a World Series game.
This is a Mavericks game, okay? Calm down with your Astros talk.
Can't do it. Ooh, is Paul fighting?
Oh, shit.
I need to go look. I need to go.
No,
what
yet.
do you do? Just
not yet. Round 6 of 10 in the fight before.
Nice. This might end perfectly then.
Ian, can you tell me if the stream automatically sent out a tweet like we should? I checked the timeline the other day. It looks like it's working. It's actually sending out.
Yeah, it is.
It's sending out tweets on time.
That's legit.
Oklahoma cutting into the Mavs lead here.
How much you loving that green screen?
Pretty tight. I need to do some skits on it.
Oh my god.
Actually, I thought of a funny skit where like I'm at a Lakers game and so I keep seeing celebrities on the sideline. And I
just walking like right through the middle of the game?
No, like just talking shit to them or whatever, you know. Like
in your Mavs jersey?
Yeah, like what's Jack Nicholson, you know?
Yeah, Jack was like, what are you like? Yeah, Jack, I'm talking to you. You know who I am?
Yeah. You're like, Jack, you're in my seat.
I mean, you don't want to get Jack like you roasted Galaxy earlier. That was uncalled for.
Yeah.
Poor dude, he's hating it. He was just having a good day watching sports and just went out and just pulled down his trowel right in front of everybody.
Luka's dishing to people. Luka straightaway 3 misses. Oh, yeah. Luka's been dishing to people. They're wide open, man. And they're not hitting.
Can't hurt him for that. I mean, he's just got to keep doing it.
Alexander stops, pops, crossover on Hardaway Jr. Hits it.
First time that the Thunder have led in the second half.
Uh-oh. I think the Aggies lost.
Call anything, he throws it away.
fire extinguisher celebration for Ole Miss. I'm assuming Aggies just lost the game.
Don't doubt it.
Texas is going to have their handful next week playing Kansas State, who just routed with their backup. Aggies
are down. Aggies are down.
One of the game day guys say, you know, they had picked the Aggies to go to win it all, actually. And I think that was just based on the hype. And if he just played just up to 60% of his hype, I feel like it could have been maybe 70%. But
yeah. Well, I'm glad Connor's looking good because, Jesus.
I mean, the other guys broke his thumb, Brad Johnson's kid.
Yeah.
And he was looking, he looked like the more of the.
He looked like typical, a slightly better Calzada. Like a better
To me,
Calzada.
he looked like he read the defense, went through his progressions. Like he looked more of the pro style type. I know he could move, but like to me, I was also comparing him to Haynes King, who first read isn't there, take off.
Yeah. Max also has a lot more experience than the other two, so he should look better.
Yeah, and his dad's a Super Bowl winning quarterback.
Yeah. All right,
put him
we
in
got
the
a
film
bucket
room.
here. We're down 1, 47 seconds to go.
Shout out to the 7 people watching. Usually this guy does the streams, narrates the game, has all the Mavericks knowledge.
Oklahoma, it's off. Luka the board. Luka the Don.
I'm just here talking about the Astros. Quinn Ewers for Heisman next season. Jose Gomez, shout out. Quinn Ewers for Heisman next season. Let me go subscribe to this dude's page. He just rose our watchers to 10 with that comment. What a legend. Jose Gomez. Even though Quinn Ewers looked like he was hungover on drugs when he was playing Oklahoma State.
Throw it up, Maxie. Damn it. Mavs down 1, end of third.
Man, too bad Ian's not here to read that. Do you think Ian's burner is Jose Gomez?
That would be
no,
pretty funny.
Ian has no idea who Miles Turner
is.
I
wouldn't be mad. He's got another sub for the channel.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah. Yeah, Quinn Ewers might. I mean, shit.
Dude,
who's gonna be the odds-on favorite next year?
OK State game. Oh my God! Like people are like, maybe he's just hungover, and I'm like, dude. Honestly, I was telling Ian, I was like, he looks like he's either hurt or like I don't think he was on drugs, but just watching the throws, it's like air mail out of bounds, air mail out of bounds. I'm like, when Spencer Sanders is completing passes, you can't blame it on the wind. Spencer Sanders, who just got blanked. He just got Uh-oh.
What happened?
Schwarber just made it a 5-3 game in the 8th.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah, I think we're good.
God, man. It's getting tight butthole time for the Astros again.
It really is, because
I'm
after
Schwarber, right now, and he hasn't hit
Schwarber's
the meat.
That Schwarber's lead off, and he just hit one about 5,000 feet, as he usually does.
God, yeah,
you remember Adam Dunn? This is like the second coming of Adam. Well, he didn't
Adam
strike
Dunn
out as
and,
much.
was it Boone? Boone for the Yankees always hit clutch shit in the playoffs.
Well, Adam Dunn was just, I'm going to hit 50 bombs, but guys, I'm going to strike out 250 times.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I think it's a foul ball.
The fans look like, I mean, obviously the Astros fans would obviously say it's foul ball, but they were saying it was foul.
But look, it should show right here if it goes up. Oh, look, he's coming back.
Uh-oh.
Dude, that's gotta.
That's a big break for y'all, man. I'm watching. I would say when. Oh, it is foul. It went in front of the foul pole. On the replay.
Oh.
It is foul. Foul ball.
And 90% of the world is really pissed.
Oh,
Somehow,
yeah.
I'm going to guarantee that
Did
the
you see
Astros
how like
cheated.
only Texas and the surrounding states wanted the Astros to win, everybody else wanted the Phillies to win?
I mean, I can see that as much. And you got to think, like, it is the North. I mean, you got the Red Sox and the Yankees spending $300 million a year. It's like, cool, we cheated, we got caught, but everybody else cheated. Had the Yankees won the World Series, they would have been the scapegoats. I mean, using Apple Watches is like, okay, yeah, but we didn't cheat at other people's fields, and you can't cheat while you're pitching. They didn't hit our pitch in the World Series. We still beat them, Dodgers. You got your COVID win, which
that was
you win in
definitely
the
a foul ball. All right, start of the fourth. Here we go. I gotta focus on the Mavs game. This is huge.
Yeah, I'm just, my nuts are shriveled, so go ahead.
Yeah. This is only game 5 of the regular season, so.
Yeah, and they're probably wondering why.
A guy's on his phone on the Astros, and he's like laughing because he's probably talking to his friend. He's like, I saw you on TV.
Oh, you saw? I think Schwarber just hit one now.
Another? Did he really?
No, Tucker caught it at the wall.
Oh my god, dude.
First of all, dude, that would have been. I would have gave it to him right there.
Holy
like, dude,
shit,
that.
Dude. Y'all are going through heart
Steve
attack
Baker
right
has
now.
this look on his face like.
Wood got fouled. He'll shoot 2. But Wood can't hit fucking free throws, so god damn it.
You can hit threes with people in his face, but you get him.
Looks like he made the first and missed the second.
Like I remember working on free throws in junior high, and it's like, this is easy. Like how
remember
are
Mr.
NBA
Clark
players...
being like, I can go 7 of 10 blindfolded. You remember
said
that? Mr. Clark, he used to tell us he could go 7 of 10 blindfolded.
But I mean, like, yeah, that's so much muscle memory in free throw. Like,
yeah, I could see it.
Mr. Clark, yeah, I could probably do that. Like,
he was probably a guy who practiced the mic and
whenever,
drill for like an hour a day.
In your Kobe video you're making, which anybody listening, watch the Larry Bird video. It's probably about as long as that. That's what I assume.
Very nice.
Maybe
Josh
long.
Green got a turnover, goes coast to coast and gets fouled for what is hopefully an and 1. And looks like he did make the free throw.
Hey, is your Kobe video going to be longer than your Bird video? Which is just taking off?
Yeah, because I'm like 20 minutes in, and I just got finished with the first Dynasty.
Oh wow!
And then now we go.
So
Black,
go
now we go Black
hard years?
Mamba. We go Black Mamba Olympics, and then the back-to-back, and then retirement.
Dude, the Olympics was so weird for him. Have you watched that documentary yet on Netflix?
I've watched pieces of it. I'll probably end up
good,
watching
dude.
all of it here pretty soon.
It's like when he came in, I didn't know it was so young. He was kind of right after that. I don't know. It was right after that whole rape thing, but it was kind of like after the whole feud, and he wasn't viewed as like he was towards the end of his career. Like he was still kind of like the guy that everybody really hated, much more hated than respected.
Bring
I
it
guess.
up. Dinwiddie right wing. Come on, Wood. Be strong. Quit looking for the foul.
It's true.
Left
Wood needs to put some
Maxey.
muscle.
Dinwiddie's going to pull up for a 3. Backboard and in. Looked like he got fouled, though. Goes off the glass. Hits the 3. So.
And 1?
No, it looks like he was acting as if he got fouled. So I'm just going to assume he got hit on the arm. And Oklahoma answers back with a 3.
Clutch strikeout for the Astros. Had to interrupt.
That's okay.
I mean, after that Schwarber,
It is the World
my
Series.
God. Yeah, Philly is getting really frustrated. But I mean,
Dinwiddie's going to get the ball, but they call a foul on the defense.
you know who I always forget? I forget that y'all have Dinwiddie when I talk about scores. Like, I expected more out of him, points-wise.
Well, you got to realize, like, when we got him last year, he was coming off an ACL injury.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, like, this year is really the year for him to hit his stride. So, I mean, so far, he looks great physically.
Yeah,
he definitely looks a little more explosive than last year, I would say.
I think once the continuity comes together.
Wood just hit a nice drive to the basket. Mavs are at 5.
I'm not even going to tell you what just happened in the Astros game.
Oh, shit.
Well,
did he bomb it?
They basically, for the third out, Altuve ducked so that the shortstop could throw it to first. Shortstop flipped it over Altuve, who was sitting on the ground. So I don't know who they're going to put the error on that one because, yeah, oh, that's just bang, bang. He ducked right when he threw it. Luckily, nobody scored. Just threw it right over his head. Blink. Come on, Astros.
That
this
last
would
fight
be
just ended, so the Jake Paul and
so they're gonna do straight. Are they gonna do straight boxing or are they gonna do UFC?
It's just boxing, bro. UFC is a whole nother level if you want to get into that kind of stuff.
I thought he was though. One of the Paul brothers I thought was trying.
Maybe talked about it, but I don't. If I was them, I'm not trying to get my legs snapped up and stuff.
Yeah, they already got their money, and I mean for two dudes like, hey, you got to give it to them. Let's just talk trash and we just lucked into a fight with Mayweather. Get paid to get punched in the face, like.
Then we just went to the hole, got an and one. Being aggressive, like I said.
I think Dinwiddie's a lot better. I think once the offense comes together, I think Dinwiddie's going to have a lot more points he's been putting up lately.
Also,
I think he's trying a lot. He's trying a lot on those high pick and rolls. I think if kid's going to tweak it, I think, and it's going to come together.
We'll see.
We got Quinn Ewers going to win the Heisman and in the NFL.
In the same year. I saw that Manning officially enrolled at UT.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
So he signed up for like home ec and all this other shit because he didn't get to go to class.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's Stoke Day. She gets on here and then he automatically rises it up to 10.
All right, so I got. Trying to look at my big parlay here. Golden State and Charlotte under 233.5, and they got 233, so I got that by a half point. I need Oklahoma and Dallas to get to 219, which it doesn't look like they will, unless they just absolutely explode here.
Oh, Astros almost collided. You need them to win by 2, but they caught it. The outfielder caught it, got out of the inning with mild damage after Schwarber basically hit 3 homers and 1 at bat. It did look foul when he hit it, but it went 500 damn feet, so you can't tell.
Yeah, we'll see.
Oh, they're playing some Bon Jovi, dude. That's just game over. That just put my soul at rest when I heard that.
I just saw that catch too. They keep showing these guys up where that first ball home run was hit. They keep showing those guys. They're going nuts.
Hey, shout out to those guys.
Yeah.
They're not even doing it for TV time. They're doing it straight for fanhood. And the Astros really need to win this World Series because we don't want to be another Braves.
They're doing the Michael Jackson Thriller. Remember Stahl used to do that all the time?
Oh, Ian said if...
I saw it.
Yeah, I didn't read it either.
Enrolling early.
No. Earlier up here, he says something about partying like a stall. And if you don't know what partying like a stall is, it's basically partying your nuts off and you might wake up in the front yard.
There we go. Defensive rebound, Mavs. Dinwiddie brings it up.
Man, I can't find Ian's comment.
Over to Finney Smith on the right wing. Wood releases. Top of the three-point line. Pick from Dinwiddie. Goes right. Got an ISO. Backing him down. Free throw line. Out to Tim Hardaway Jr. for a 3. He gets fouled on the 3. We'll take it.
Tim Hardaway Jr., y'all got it from the Knicks, correct? Y'all traded that athletic guy?
Oh, Dorian Finney-Smith. Did we get him in that package?
No. Y'all traded the guy that had the hops. I think it was like a straight-up trade. Oh, my God. I know you know.
I don't know.
Just put in Hardaway trade. Yeah, you'll remember who I'm talking about if you look
Ian,
it up.
are you Jose Gomez? Ian, are you Jose Gomez? Tell me right now. Ian, are you Jose Gomez? I swear to God, Ian, if you're Jose.
Quinn or Archie would be the dude. If they got Quinn or Archie,
Nick,
you can't even hate on that.
Jose, you don't like Dak? He's
Jerry
better
loves
than
them
anything else we're
Arkansas
gonna get.
QBs. Jerry loves those Arkansas players. I could hear you in the back. You're replaying. You Jose Gomez?
Yeah.
He's not. Dude, no. Hey.
I mean, we'll see. I guess Quinn or Archie won't be out for like another 2 or 3 years, so maybe Dak. By then, if Dak hasn't done it, then I guess I'm on board.
The only way I see it is Dak really is the injury riddled because his game was elevating higher than I ever thought. Because I used to talk so much shit about Dak, and then I think he had to have surprised you with how much his passing got better.
Oh yeah, for sure. He was on pace for 6,000 yards that year he got hurt.
Dude, yeah, for real.
Which is it's pretty crazy.
But Quinn, that'd be crazy if Quinn went to the Texans and Arch went to Dallas.
Well, I see you guys aren't mentioning Connor Weigman. Maybe Connor to the Texans or Cowboys?
Connor goes to the XFL when it reboots. When The Rock gets out of a lawsuit for a stupid logo dispute because of
Cowboys are going to run the first ever dual quarterback system with Johnny Manziel. Johnny Manziel and
he's
Connor
having
Weigman.
too much fun. Johnny Manziel's over there balling out in the player.
Who's that?
Was it Fan?
Humodi? Is that right? Humadi or Humodi? Sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Humadi Tex? I hope they are. It looks like they are. They're up 9 right now.
And this is with Luka playing not so well, so that's a pretty good sign.
Yeah, this is easily probably Luka's. Definitely the worst game of the year so far. It might be his worst game for the whole year going forward.
Shooting wise, I mean, it's just he's definitely already probably got 10 assists, 10 rebounds easy.
Let me see.
He was at like 8 and 8, I think, at like the second quarter.
He's got 22 points on 6 of 17 shooting, which I guess
not that
I've
bad.
seen much worse. Yeah, 14 rebounds, 9 assists.
Luka's having a bad game.
Yeah,
let's just put it that way, guys. This is an off day.
He has a bad game and he's got a triple-double almost.
Like, Luka he just turned it in early.
Wow, what a shot by Wood. Wood went up and he got cleanly blocked and then regathered himself and still somehow made it.
Humadi, Texas, shout out. You going for them Astros, Humadi?
Ian, is that real? Kellen Mond went to the Patriots?
I think
y'all can't just say stuff like that, man. I'm live on air. I'll just believe it.
Yeah, Ian, we don't want to make them look stupid.
Aggies are down 4 with 1:25 to go. Looks like they're probably going to have to kick it onside.
I think he was joking around. He said Aggies got within 3.
Yeah.
Is that what you just said?
Well, yeah, they're down 4, about to kick the extra point, so I guess I'm a little behind, so they probably will.
1:25 left. Man, this is like the story of their year.
Hardaway just hit a 3.
No, I think he was saying that because he said, Quinn Ewers goes to the Texans, Arch goes to Dallas, Mond goes to the Patriots.
Yeah.
So I don't know why you would throw Patriots in there, so maybe Mond.
If we win this game, it's going to be all defense for the Mavericks.
Hey, your bet on the Astros, nope, not going to say it.
Oh my God, Wood just tried to freaking kill 2 people on a dunk. He missed a dunk, but that would have been top 10 candidate for dunk of the year had it gone down. That would have been really nasty.
Over and over and over.
Another turnover by the Mavs, man, pushing up the other way. Dinwiddie gets fouled. He's going to shoot 2 free throws. Man, Mavs defense has totally put the clamps on in the 4th quarter.
The third leg of NMB Sports is just spewing nonsense about Kellen Mond.
Ian, you can't be doing that shit.
Yeah, come on, man. You're better than that.
Ian
he's
is
over
our
here killing us.
Ian is our Skip Bayless of the group.
But he's also killing us in the picks weekly for NFL and
Yeah, for real. Y'all should listen to
NCAA
Ian.
football.
If y'all want to make money on football, y'all should listen to Ian.
Yeah, do not listen to anything that says Stoke Lord or Ren, because if you do, just bet the other way.
Yeah, don't listen to me.
Easy way to make money. And if I put a 4 on it, you can guarantee that means basically that's a 5-star guarantee. And my 5-star guarantees are a good way to they are not a 5-star guarantee, and you will not make money on it, and you will probably unsubscribe. So do not follow my picks on the 5 stars this year. Just a little learning curve this year. You got to listen to Vegas, as Ian's been telling us all year.
Christian Wood fouled Alexander. He'll shoot 2.
Oh my God, Ian! He just said they call me the third leg for so many reasons.
Ian missed our whole bit about Luka's dong.
Luka
the dong. Luka Doncic.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh yeah, I decided I'm gonna make a shirt of Kobe, like somehow on the head of a black mamba. I'm not sure exactly how I'm gonna do it though.
Yeah, especially since you're just now messing with Adobe.
I can make that. What I wanted to learn how to do is how to make pixel shit. I'm sure there's I've been trying to figure it out, but I can't quite do it.
Yeah, it's just really like those sites for shirts. They give you a lot of the tools that you would think of, so you don't have to go through Adobe.
Yeah.
But if you Ian, he's like, no, it's just easy to learn. It's like, no, dude, you just computers. Like your mind's just wired to learn it quicker, and he got that pixel thing down in a heartbeat. Like that Texas shirt's legit.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
It's just
have him show me. Wood kicks it out to Green in the corner, around to Wood, or spin Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's gonna call for an ISO. Gonna go left, crossover. Hesitation to the middle of the lane, to the right, drives in. It's good for the layup. Dude, Dinwiddie saw my video, bro.
The Mavs are up a pretty good amount.
They're up 13.
15.
Oh, 15 now? I'm a little behind.
I just saw on your screen, so.
I'm behind the Gamecast, what I'm watching. Wood just blocked the shit out of somebody. Man,
do you ever take a practice run at this commentary? At having to be the whole.
Oh, whoa! Green going hard to the hole, had it one-handed, jumped in the air, got contact, and made the layup. That was an impressive play. No, I just know basketball enough to commentate on it freely.
No, I mean the play-by-play aspect, like Wright was saying, how hard it could be to have that awkward silence where you're just watching. But yeah. I noticed you pick up on screen left, screen right, which is always hard because you have it backward. You have to look at it backwards.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think if I had the ball right, would it be my left or right or whatever.
Yeah. I noticed Dallas runs a lot of those high pick and rolls.
Oklahoma's only scored 7 points this quarter.
I've noticed that. Dallas has just been killing it.
Yeah. Luka up to Hardaway Jr. He's going to drive. No good.
Thanks for bumping Bogdan on us.
Good D by Luka.
Don't hear that often.
No, this year, man, I've seen Luka. He's gotten in front of a lot of guys this year. Got his feet planted. Fighting for the rebound.
So
Luka comes up with it.
He got off that cheeseburger diet.
Yeah, beer before the game.
I mean, he's never gonna be this super athletic. They were talking about it on TV, and I was thinking,
no, but
he's never gonna be this super athletic monster.
No, but
he knows how to use his body.
He should take care of his diet though, and he needs to be in shape. There's no excuse for that. I'm not saying he's got to be ripped, but he's got to be able to go, 40 minutes strong. And it's kind of hard to put it on him too, because he does so much for the team. Like anyone would get a little tired,
Oh, for sure. And dude, I mean, with his, oh my God, the way that he plays,
he's very methodical.
He'll be in shape, no problem.
Nah, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, that's right. He did have a little bit of an injury early on.
Big body guys that we were talking about, Barkley. It is harder to stay in shape, but
see, Barkley's athletic, so he kind of gets a pass. Luka's not very athletic, so it probably appears worse than it is,
Right. He's very good at maneuvering his body to where you ain't gonna block my shot, bro.
Oh, yeah, someone lost a shoe. Who's playing without a shoe?
What's up, Hank Plays? It's Henry. What up, Henry? Henry back?
I'm back. It's Henry. What up, Henry?
Henry, dude, legend.
Welcome back to
follow
the crew.
Henry. Everybody follow Henry Plays.
That's right.
Just watching the Astros.
Wiz got
bro.
extended block. Little pull up. Nice.
Watching the Astros. We got a man over here watching Dallas totally destroy Oklahoma.
What the hell? I thought,
Nick, how's the game in your opinion?
Which game?
Probably Dallas. What are you asking about? Henry Plays.
I mean, the Mavs are looking good. They've been a little. I guess it's tough. Like, they're gonna go over the century mark, so that's always good. But Luka hasn't had the best shooting game. Neither have the Mavs as a whole. But their defense in the fourth quarter has been incredible.
And you got some points from, or you got some contributions from players that, what'd you say, Hardy got in?
Yeah, Hardy got in. He looked. Hardy didn't look like he was hesitating either. Hardy looked like he wanted to be aggressive, which is good. Green's looked aggressive this game as well, which is good. Green always looks lost on offense, so good to see that from him too. But man, our defense, I'm telling you, our defense is easily going to be top 10, and the defense definitely won this game. As long as
Dallas is an athletic team. There's no reason they shouldn't be a good defense.
Yeah, I mean, minus Luka, yeah, everyone's pretty athletic.
Did McGee play much this game?
McGee
get the bench?
McGee hasn't been in at all.
Yeah, I think I was listening to reading some of the Mavs stuff, and Kid really did. I mean, I doubt Kid's listening to fans, but I mean, they were calling for changes. He definitely seems like this game made some changes.
Yeah, and Ian, no, Luka usually doesn't have 16 rebounds. You know what's crazy? I was looking up Olajuwon compared to Luka for some weird reason. I was arguing with someone. In terms of this point,
please tell me that you did not argue Luka is better than Hakeem the Dream.
No, not yet. Although I will eventually.
You let me know when he gets that quadruple double, bro.
Up to the, he might get it. Of all the people in the league, him or Jokic or Giannis might have a chance of getting one.
With what? Steals?
I guess steals,
blocks?
Yeah.
I mean, that's the only. I don't see.
It'll be hard.
Person in the league anymore besides what's his name, Gobert.
What was I gonna say?
I think the Dream got it with
blocks. He had to get it with blocks.
Right, blocks, points. I'm not sure if it was assists. That's still impressive from the center.
Definitely points, rebounds. Yeah, have to be assists and blocks, I would think.
If he got it with steals, I wouldn't even be surprised.
Yeah.
Because of turnovers, but
Dallas held Oklahoma to 19 in the second, and so far they've scored 16 in the fourth. That's the game right there.
He isn't that good at defense. He's definitely gotten better. But
and I will say, although like our offense has not looked smooth or crisp at times, we've been aggressive, like going to the hole, like we're messing up underneath the basket, which is, I can forgive that a lot more easier than just standing out at the 3-point line and turning it over.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oklahoma gets to within 9, Mavs call a timeout.
Man, how close are we to that fight? I need to download that.
Aggies lost by 3.
Yeah, it came down. I mean, as long as it's not hurting your heart
anymore. Nah.
That first loss is always the toughest.
So
it just sucks as what
must be missing what's going on with this fight card. I thought Paul and Anderson were up next.
Hey Nick, what happened to Jalen Brunson? You just y'all traded him.
He signed with the Knicks. We didn't trade him. $26 million a year.
Oh my God.
What just happened in the Astros game? They get a hit, a double.
Yeah. I'm just trying not to
Top of the ninth, 1 out. I'll talk shit for you. 1 out, man on second. Astros up 5-1.
Check that swing. You didn't check. Oh. I say it and I immediately say something the next
Segura up to the plate. He's 1 for 2 tonight. Presley's pitching. Just threw his 10th pitch.
But yeah, Henry plays. Jalen Brunson signed with the Knicks.
Oh, he asked what happened. Yeah, so Jalen Brunson was an unrestricted free agent. He signed with the Knicks for $26 million a year over 4 years.
So
I don't think
there
he's
go
worth.
the Knicks.
I don't think he's worth
Ridiculous money.
$26 million a year. I would have liked to have signed and traded him, but I found out as that process was going on, apparently it's really hard to do sign-in trades of all the deals you could make in the NBA. That's apparently like one of the harder ones to do. So
it's something you gotta agree on paper first.
Yeah.
And then you sign, trade.
Well, not only that, but like unless he's a restricted free agent, in other words, like you have his rights to sign him, like it's really hard to do a sign and trade, which he was unrestricted, so we didn't really have any leverage.
Go 2-2, runner on second, Presley about to get this K. And how did y'all get JaVale McGee?
We signed him from the Suns free agency. And then we traded for Wood. Christian Wood we traded for.
Yeah, well. All right, pop out. That's
Christian
good.
Wood will almost definitely get an extension this year signed by us. So I think he's 31, 32, something like that. 30 years old. He's somewhere in his early 30s. So he'll probably.
Wait, for real? I thought Christian Young was maybe 27 and 28.
Christian Wood.
I thought he was on the younger side. Yeah, Christian Wood.
Christian Wood is 27. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Yeah, Dallas. That's why I was hating Rockets getting rid of him. I mean, his potential is ceiling so high, and then not so high, but I mean, he was already almost a 2010 guy, and he was just getting better.
Yeah, Wood will probably get like a 3 or 4 year extension.
Yeah, he'll get nicely paid. Hopefully, they don't
make him.
I mean, he was already been playing on a bargain for the early part of his career.
Mavs will sign him.
You think we would be better with Jalen? Yeah, Nick, this is one of the things you talked about a lot. Do you think that y'all be better with Jalen right now?
Well, yeah. I mean, of course, having him couldn't hurt, right? So, like, yeah. I mean, obviously, having him would help.
Takes a lot of them.
He's a good secondary ball handler who can create and do a lot of stuff. But for $26 million a year, that just sounded a little too sweet for my take. And the thing is, the main reason why I'm not too upset is because Luka and Brunson have a very similar style. Like, they're very ball dominant. They both like to kind of bump and get into the paint and try and create.
Yeah.
So, like, unless Brunson is okay with, like, the Dinwiddie role that Dinwiddie's playing now, where, like, you lead the second group or you're the second option kind of thing, unless he's okay with that, which after last year and the run he went on, like, Brunson wasn't going to settle for that role, I don't think. And Brunson wanted to go somewhere like New York probably said, like, you're going to be our starting point guard, right? Like, you're the man if we sign you here. So I don't blame Brunson. I would have done probably the same thing, to be honest. Not even counting the money, just because you go to New York, like, you're the man now.
And last year, you could see it on the Warriors, where it was almost your turn, my turn, up and down the court, like.
Yeah.
You know, and a lot of it, I think, giving Luka a break because he's having to chase Wiggins around.
Mavs up 4 here. Thunder have gone on a little run here. Mavs up 4, 1:15 to go. Dinwiddie's got the ball. He's going to throw it into Luka. ISO, extended free throw line, working him down. Double comes, and he gets fouled. Man, Luka gets hit in the head more than anybody.
I think it's the way he attacks, and they try to block over. Like, they're not going to get to that ball with that body in front of them.
Yeah, dude, he just, like, got whacked in the head.
There it is. You got your Astros bet. Astros win 5-2.
Nice.
So, Framber came up huge. And the only reason they scored another run was we got an error just now. So, only one run given up by our pitching staff. That was a huge win after last night.
So apparently, I think the main card is on now with the Anderson Silva. The first fight's already over.
Jeez, let me try to.
Meaning someone got knocked out.
Basing it on the contact. I mean, you saw it.
Yes.
And they replayed it.
Or were you watching the fights on the other day when you were doing Streamlabs?
Come on now.
I was watching them on the same thing. Strikeout.
Strikeout?
Yeah.
Shout out to Strikeout.
Yeah,
And you?
strikeout.
If you can hear us, whatever country.
Man, I pushed that $40 into 165 already.
Nice.
Mavs up 5. Luka missed the second free throw. A minute to go. Oklahoma pushing it. Drive. Corner 3. Miss. Oh, offensive rebound. Thunder. Driving right. Pull up. He made it. 96-99. 45 seconds to go. Luka's bringing it up. Luka crosses the timeline. Pick right coming from Bullock. He uses it. ISO out on the right wing. 6 seconds to go in the shot. Swings it around. Bullock 3. Corner. Miss. Not good, boys. 3 for Thunder. They made it. They tied it up. Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
If you guys can't tell, this guy is a Mavs fan.
God. Like, I had to fucking speak about how good our defense was. And we also haven't been scoring at all the last, like, 5 minutes.
Yeah, that run happened so quick.
Gotta go rally cap.
Was that flipping your cap inside out, essentially?
Rally cap time.
I hate Alex Rodriguez on this commentary.
A-Rod?
He's so bad at it. Yeah.
I've never really liked A-Rod. He seems like a bump on a log, personally. He's probably one of those people who thinks he's, like, really smart, but he's really not.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what it is. And I mean, he did carry them on their last championship they won, but I mean, how much roids was still in his body?
Yeah, and like, man, this is Kid again. Kid is the fucking worst at not calling timeouts. I don't get it.
I noticed that. He lets him play through. And it's like, dude, Jason Kidd, not everybody's a Hall of Famer, correct, with the IQ that you have. Like, they're not going to correct their mistakes like you did.
But it's not just that. It's like, you're responsible for calling the timeouts. Like, Oklahoma's running and running and running. Whatever you're doing ain't working. You need to call a timeout and regroup. And like he's like
Stop
very
momentum, at
he's
least.
very old school when it comes to that. Like he thinks he just wants to let players play through it.
Right.
Then when he's got the ball, Dallas is gonna get the last shot here. Luka's gonna play hero ball. ISO, right wing, drive, goes to the middle of the lane, little step back. Oh.
The game?
That's like 3 game-winning missed shots that Luka's missed this year. I know a few of them have been really hard, but...
Oh, easily, Henry. Luka, definitely one of the best passers in the NBA. Damn, OT. Yeah, we got OT.
Get that over after all.
Hey, what was that pop-up blocker?
U-block.
U-block. I don't know if fans could tell, but you're heavily invested in the Mavs.
I just think we're really good this year. It's just frustrating seeing them play like this early on. I mean,
you
things will work out, but still.
U-block has a little shield.
Yeah. U-block Origin, I think, is a technical full name. Yeah.
Extension. Oops. This Jake Paul just to see what's going.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to go over to.
Strikeout might not have it because UFC is pretty good at keeping things off.
No, they got it. That's UFC, not Showtime. And I watch UFC fights all the time, so.
Okay, so it's on here. And May stream. So it's UFC fighting champion, UFC events, I'm assuming.
No, you go to
Stream
boxing.
1. Oh, that's what I'm doing wrong.
Yeah, I believe it's Showtime boxing.
Boxing. Yeah, it ain't top rank. It's definitely Showtime. We had the third leg of NMB asking if we are gonna be watching it. He's probably stuck at home with the old ball and chain. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we'll be watching the fight. Might as well, right?
Shout out to all the ball and chains out there.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Holding your man down from watching the sports. Oh man, they just showed some old Ichiro clips. Talk about a goat. Just think about it. Oh, you're bummed about the game?
Yeah.
Damn,
It's like you have them right there. You got your like hands wrapped around their throat, and you let them out of it. I can't stand that shit.
We talked right through like a 15-0 run.
Well, I was watching. It's just we were talking about other stuff. All right, Mavs win the tip. Dinwiddie's got it. Luka's setting the pick. Dinwiddie's gonna drive.
I can't get it to pull up. Damn it.
Review that. Yeah, review that for sure. Review that. That's definitely not a charge. Good lord, how do you miss that? The guy's like coming over, just throws his shoulder into Dinwiddie.
I don't think so.
I mean, there was a long lobby to make that call.
Well, and the guy...
Here it is. It's down low below Showtime Boxing. It's Jake Paul. Jake Paul versus Silva. It's just on its own thing.
Oh, what the fuck? How do you even call that a charge on accident?
Oh, come on. You didn't tell me all 8 streams aren't working.
So it looks like... I think they're up next.
Oh, maybe it's just dead time? I mean,
The last fight just ended. Can we check out what the odds are? Anderson Silva is an underdog.
Oh, I was about to say the exact opposite. Well, how old is Silva at this point?
Silva's old as dirt, bro.
Yeah, like...
I mean, he's still the GOAT, but he's old as dirt. I have no idea. I mean, Silva's looked pretty good his last couple boxing matches, but...
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, straight boxing, so...
I think Paul's going to come out real hard, real quick. I think he's just going to try and overwhelm the old man with energy. But Anderson Silva's always been a reaction kind of guy.
I can't get the stream low. You let me know if you have any luck. But wait, what did
they're waiting.
Is it possible that J Kid is more focused right now and let a Lukey win the MVP rather than creating a team-winning blueprint? I would believe Nick would agree with. I don't think you would agree with that, but I mean he's not your favorite coach.
How do I watch it live? The games. There's a website called
Strikeout.nu.
Strikeout.cc. Make sure you have your ad block on.
Oh, I use NU.
Or strikeout.nu, strikeout.cc.
Oh, yeah. Hold on, let me Google it. Yeah, it is strikeout.nc. You're right.
Yeah, maybe that's why it's not working for you. Make sure you have your ad block on though, or else it's a pain in the ass. That's why I watch all the MMA fights and basketball games that aren't televised. I know, I'm scheming the system.
Yep.
The coach's challenge got overturned, so that's going to be a block. No, I don't think Kid's more focused on Luka winning the MVP, but both could be true. He may just think that Luka can have an MVP year and also be part of the blueprint. But I think Kid... Well, first of all, it's early in the year. I think Kid, judging by what he's done tonight and last night, I think Kid's messing around with lineups. He's trying to figure out who works with who and what.
Easier said than done.
Yeah, so, I mean, like...
Bringing in Wood.
Powell hasn't played hardly at all. He started tonight. Hardy got some minutes. So I don't know, I think Kid right now is like trying to see who's meshing with who's doing what lineups work. So I guess struggling a little bit's not the biggest thing in the world.
Yeah, let me correct this. Don't do strikeout.nu. Just search strikeout and CC.
Strikeout.cc, yeah.
Verified bully. He overplays him. That's exactly why teams come back in rotations need to be set better.
Yeah, verified for sure. Definitely he's getting overused. One of the things I'm worried about is like last year, we need to go into the playoffs energized and healthy. You know, I felt like last year we went into the playoffs. Luka was hurt.
Drained, man.
And
Drained.
Yeah, they just seemed, you know, drained. Luka has one go in and out. And yeah, like one thing I also noticed is Kid is still playing like a tight rotation. You know, he only plays like 9 guys, and I look at everyone else and they're playing 10 to 12 guys.
And that's what's gonna make you tired again when it comes to the playoffs.
Yeah, and it's like it's the regular season, right? So
Dallas has nothing to worry about.
Oh, McGee didn't even suit up.
Yeah, I mean Dallas is gonna be a top 4 Western Conference team. I think Kid should definitely be spreading the minutes out. Like people I know hate the Astros, but Verlander got pulled 3 times this year in perfect games because it's like, hey, we have ultimate goal in mind. Like your no hitters can wait.
Oh, damn it! Apparently he turns it over here in a little bit.
Hey, tie game though. 101.
Yeah, but they're about to hit a 3.
Yeah, if anybody wants to know how to watch the fight, just Google Real, type it in strikeout, DC. Let you watch a lot of sports games and stuff. Just have a good ad blocker.
And of course, they call an offensive foul on a screen on the Mavs. Like
a screen.
They hit the Mavs with some of the dumbest foul calls I've ever seen. Sometimes.
I think it's your style of play. I mean, because y'all run a lot of those high pick and rolls, right?
Yeah, but still, like a lot of people
roll.
do, and they never get called for shit like that. And everyone, you know, if you really wanted to call that on a lot of screens, you could.
I hate when people run into the screen and just fly
Luka
off
with the pickpocket.
Luka showing some hands out there?
Yeah, he just got a steal. And then he did the old swing through like he's going to shoot.
Jesus.
I've noticed on that swing through, you know how they've been doing that lately the last few years?
Yeah.
Like, I've been noticing they're starting to call that on the floor a lot more. Yeah, Luka with the nice hands. Got the cookies. Cookies! I used to play with a guy who said that all the time when he'd steal it.
Dip it in that cookie jar. Oh, oatmeal, my favorite.
Luka ISO. Pick bullet on. No call. The pick and the guy. Finney Smith, baseline jumper. That was a horrible offensive play call again. God damn it, dude.
I think my ad blocker might be blocking.
Gonna have to do another film room on this one, dude. This is just horrible.
Hopefully, I'll pull it out for you to the film room.
Well, we're down,
I don't think
we're down
J-Kid
5
liked your
now.
last film room too much.
We're down 5 with 1:38 to go.
DV 2900. Hopefully, you found it on Strikeout. If you don't have an ad blocker, it's just annoying. Just keep hitting a lot of the X's, and you'll eventually get to it. Pretty reliable site for watching almost any sporting event. It can be pretty annoying. Man, I really want to get this fight. I'm gonna turn the ad blocker off and try to go old school. Deal with the pop-up. What's going on in the game?
Alexander just drove. He got fouled. He's going to shoot 2. Looks like he made the first. 107-101 Thunder. I'm losing it over here, bro. About to
I know when you went quiet, I figured they pulled up. Yeah, they pulled away.
Man,
someone come.
Mavs had scored, like, they were stuck on 99 for, like, the last half of the fourth quarter, it feels like. They scored 2 points in, like, 12 minutes.
Everybody seems to be right on it about J Kidd. The same complaints you have.
Well, Oklahoma City did something spectacular in the last 4 minutes of regulation.
They sure did. They made plays. Joe, the guy that's checking out of the game now, was the difference in that fourth quarter and part of this overtime.
108, 101.
Alexander makes both free throws. He is now 29 of 20.
Is this going to be a shoot foul for the rest of the game?
Matt, they're both in the bonus, yes. Luka got fouled on a 3. So
nice. There's 3.
He's got to make all 3 of these, obviously. Thunder are going to call a timeout here.
Not a good foul, I might add.
No. I mean, this is a 7-point game with 132 left.
Well, he's keeping hope alive for the guys in blue.
Dude, Dallas is too talented to be losing to these teams.
Their coaches challenge in overtime, and the Thunder are using their coaches challenge here.
But
Thunder are
again,
going to challenge it, I think.
He clearly fouled him. I thought
Dallas is going to be one of those teams that in the middle of the year is going to make a 10 out of 12 win streak or something. Just once things start clicking, they're too talented.
Yeah, their spot up guys really need to start hitting shots. That's really been a. I know it's like hell, obviously making shots, right, doesn't hurt, but
right.
I feel like when they don't make 3, like when some of those 3s don't fall, that's when I think we get in our head a little bit. Luka tries to force too much. The call's gonna stand, so Luka will shoot 3.
exactly what you were saying.
Hey, I took the ad blocker off. I turned it off after I got to the fight, and I'm able to watch it.
Okay, they haven't started yet, right?
Hold on, I'm going through the multiple clicking of the X's. Play. Hopefully my sound's down.
Doesn't look like they've started yet.
Luka has his 48th triple-double tonight.
Nah, I think it looks like. Come on.
All-time triple-double list. Luka's 11 behind Larry Legend.
Oh, well, let me turn the sound down before you get.
I can't hear it.
Oh, you can't?
I don't think, unless you have some Uber microphone.
Silver, dude.
And Luka misses the second free throw.
He reigned as a champion for 2,457 days.
Who, Anderson Silva?
Yeah.
Yeah, Anderson's one of the GOATs of MMA.
I mean...
Anderson the Spider Silva, baby. Dude, he was really good.
Sucks because I wasn't in the UFC when he was in his prime.
He doesn't know what it's like to face me. Let's look at the Mavs free throw percentage. 26 of 33, 79%. Man, 7 of 37 on threes, dude. 19%.
Dude, what I love, Paul's jumping up and down. He doesn't
The Thunder
even
are
look
only
nervous.
20%. 39% from the field. That's just horrible.
Paul doesn't look nervous at all.
You can't really be in a fight game and be nervous. Unless you're fighting Mike Tyson, I guess.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. Dude, when you said that the other day, the only 2 people I'd ever make a boxing video out of, I loved watching Roy Jones highlights.
Yeah.
That dude was just insanely fat. I think Roy Jones has the most belts in different divisions. Oh, the game's still on?
Yeah.
My bad,
Minute
talking
6
over
to
you.
go. Luka drives, middle of the lane, easy layup. 105, 111, 103, 102, 101. A minute to go.
Oh, Paul fought Woodley?
Yeah, Paul knocked out Woodley.
Oh, yeah, it's looking like he's about to. I gotta give it to him, dude. He dedicated himself to get better. He didn't just take the money and run.
Who?
Paul. He
No,
wants.
that's what I mean. When he got into the whole boxing thing, he wanted to box. He's kind of the weird one.
That's what I didn't think. That's why I thought you were crazy.
Yeah, a lot of people thought. Yeah, I think a lot of people thought it was a stunt at first, but if you actually looked into it, he wanted to box. He was into boxing. He was really into training and shit, and he was like, I want to keep doing this. Now,
Hey,
I do
working
think
out
it's
for him.
I do think it's
He won with a
twofold.
KO. He won with the Tyron Woodley decision. Ben Askren, total knockout. Nate Robinson,
Forgot about
KO.
Askren. Forgot about
I
Askren.
forgot about Nate Robinson. That was embarrassing. Nate Robinson came out thinking he was athletic. That was all he's gonna go with.
Yeah, he just swung away like crazy. And
Dude, it was
he tired
bad.
himself out. Paul knocked him out. Lucas step back 3, brick. God, dude, the film room on this one's gonna be 3 hours long.
Hey, do what you gotta do. You might lose some subscribers to that film room. Dude, I love watching your film room and people debating on it. Like, whenever, because somebody heard Campazzo and he was like, you didn't watch all of it. Like he wasn't saying Campazzo was, it was just like, Campazzo kind of came in with, remember he gave him that burst of energy for about 2
he had like
minutes,
2 steals. He hit a 3. I know he missed a couple threes. One of those was maybe his fault. One of them maybe wasn't.
A lot of it was somebody else dribbled the ball out and gave it to him. Yeah, I remember watching that. Yeah.
Anytime you give it to a guy on the wing with like 2 seconds to go, he's gonna have to heave it up. You know, like it's not, and he's not even like a great shooter, right? So. Yeah,
and he's not I'm gonna shoot over you, Tracy McGrady, Wiggins
he
type
can't
body
create
style.
his own shot.
Yeah, that's why he had those high heaves. But
man, this is a frustrating game to watch. Some kid out there rocking the Tyson Chandler jersey. Love to see it.
Shout out to that kid.
It's funny. It's funny watching the people on the cam because all the young kids are like, they're like all still real happy, you know, because they're just at a Mavs game. And then anyone who's like high school or older is just sitting there like with the fucking, they're just like so mad right now.
Yeah,
and the little kids are just like, I'm just happy to be here.
All these games, Pelicans included, Dallas could have won those games, and there's stretches where, a lot of it is.
Same thing here, same thing here in the Pelicans game. It's just like a stretch of offense where like, just nothing's creating. There's no good looks. Like I'm not sure
and he
what
let it
the
go,
play is.
And he let it go too long.
Yeah, like it just. Yeah, it's just if Luka's not breaking someone down one-on-one or running the pick and roll, like. What is kid doing? Like, what are we running? You know, like it doesn't. You can't just run a pick and roll all day, right?
Y'all maybe miss. Who did y'all dump on us? Paul Silas?
Oh yeah, oh yeah, the coach. I forgot about that.
He's a good offensive coach. I mean, we can't play defense for shit, but I mean, they're a bunch of young
Henry,
guys.
It's not looking good.
Yeah. Well, how much time's left?
We're down by 6. Luka just hit an and one. So we're going to foul here. We need them to miss a couple trips to the line. Did Luka get it? Yeah. I think Luka got another triple-double. Yeah, he did. 8 of 23 from the field. That's not good, obviously. That's barely good enough for 33%. 0 of 6 from 3. Luka, man.
That's 25%. Oh no, 23. Sorry.
Luka is 0 of 6 from the 3. Like his year totals for 3 are probably below 20% right now.
Yeah, it's not looking good. He's getting heavily guarded though. I think people are taking away the 3 from him and making him say, "Your team's gonna have to beat us." You know what I mean?
It's not that. It's like that, but like he's also. It's like these step back, hand in your face threes, like these really high difficult shots, and it's like. You're bailing your defender out when you take those shots, right? Your defender wants you to take those shots.
Go to the hole. Take that. Like, yeah, a lot of it is, I can get all the calls, but dude, you're a big dude. And I've seen Luka been doing, he's been doing this for years. He could take it to the hole. He knows how to finish both hands.
Yeah.
And, it's probably not the most glamorous way, but, if you do that, they're going to start backing off you, and you might have easier three-point looks than your step to the side, which we talked about is that a travel. All NBA players do it now, but the step to the side, heave up a 3 at the last second.
Did Luka foul out? Yeah, Luka fouled out.
Yeah, it's looking like 111.
31 points,
111,
10 assists,
116.
14 rebounds. Spencer just hit a 3. Was that for 111, 116? Yeah, and they're going to foul him again. Makes the first free throw, 111, 117. Misses the second free throw. Spencer misses a shot with 6 seconds to go. That's going to be game. Damn it, man. What a horrible fucking way to lose. Oh my god. I'm so mad right now.
Yeah, dude. When you went quiet, I was like...
I'm going to keep my cool. I'm going to keep my cool. God, man. Alright, let's watch the fight. Get my mind off again.
Yeah, right now they're showing some interviews they had. Astros won. That's always good. We can't go down 0-2 in the World Series. That would have been going to Philly. That would have been game over.
Are there any, there's still some football games going on, huh? UCLA beating Stanford pretty good in the second quarter. That's like really the only big game going on right now. I might just put that
The
up.
trees, bro.
The trees.
If you look at Anderson Silva,
yeah, I'll just put that game
in mixed martial art, like to put his back. He willingly put his back against the
Roy St. Pierre breaking down the fight on Showtime.
Yeah, I can hear him, yeah. You hear him talking about he started by posting videos on Instagram.
Yeah, oh, that's what I was about to say with the whole Jake Paul thing is that, like, while yes, I thought he was serious about it, it also was, I think, like like, he wanted to make money too, if that makes sense. Like, it was another venture for him.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Clearly.
But I could tell he was
once he
serious
realized,
about it.
like, yeah, I think he might have realized maybe I'm more athletic, or maybe this isn't, or, I mean, I say hard, but I mean, Jesus Christ, probably one of the hardest things in the world to do, but.
Boxing, yeah, for sure.
Boxing, grappling, any of that. But talk about a guy, though. He never had nerves in all these things, which is crazy to me. He always seemed so calm, which was, like, always shocked me as weird.
Freaking Mavs, man. So frustrating, bro.
Yeah, the thing, though, you can at least watch your team and be like, yeah, they could have won that one, and we're just tweaking.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's not like the Warriors go in every year. They already know what they're doing.
True.
And the rest of the league, I mean, just besides the Spurs, man, Jesus, what are they? Popovich, bro, what a goat.
Yeah.
How is he winning games right now? I only know like one player on their team. That's like White or Murray or somebody. Well, the guy who made the All-Star team. I don't even really know him. Hopefully there's nobody listening right now. Did not sound too intelligent. That was crazy. We go 1, 2, 13, 5, 7, 9.
We'll see. We'll watch this.
You know what?
What?
Oh, no, because there was no sports. Imagine doing this during COVID, how many people would have been watching.
I know, right? I can't believe we got to 9 or 10 concurrent viewers, I think.
You had 13 at one point.
Really?
Yep.
The stream in total has 136 views.
Damn.
Yeah, not bad.
That means people clicked in and out.
Yeah.
Good old Jose Gomez. Shout out. Henry Plays.
Yeah.
Verified Bully.
Loving it.
DV 9000, I believe.
It was also a Saturday too. Although last Saturday I did that all day stream and I never got over like 4 or 5 people at once.
Yeah, right. And then probably me, you, right, and just us, all of us three.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. And it was all my friends.
Yeah. And you got Humadi, Texas. Mavs are gonna win, and you just chimed in, chimed out. You gotta love that.
Yep.
Gotta love the confidence, though. Oh, I can see the trees getting dominated.
Let's should we take a look at some of the basketball tomorrow?
Yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and pick some of these. Just
I'm trying to see how many games are on tomorrow.
I need to start making more picks, even though I'm actually picking. Ian he'll pick some every once in a while, but
8 games tomorrow.
I'll hate it if he wins in basketball because he knows absolutely the least about.
He's gonna make like 1 or 2 picks a week.
Yeah, and just nail him.
Yeah.
Like,
let's see. I like to look at the schedule so I can see who's on a back-to-back.
Well, Cuz, this is the most fun part of this. In which round does the fight end? Of course, it's the great unknown. We don't know.
Let's see.
See, this is the thing where I think,
Cleveland
in general, I think Paul is actually a better boxer in general. Because that's what he's been doing.
Paul probably has like more power, maybe even more speed, but Silva's definitely got to have the better instincts, I would think. But we'll see.
Well, yeah, just for fighting.
Silva fought some like actual former boxing champion like not too long ago and beat him pretty handily. So I mean, Silva's boxing skills are pretty decent too.
I mean, just those fighting skills are gonna kick in.
Yeah, I mean, Silva's been boxing way longer than Paul, right? Even though he was an MMA fighter.
But Paul's focus on boxing has been, I mean, he has 4 KOs and 5 wins. I mean, it's pretty impressive. Yeah, he's fought older people and he's fought. Nate Robinson was a joke. But
Cleveland Cavaliers -4.5 at home against the New York Knicks tomorrow. Neither of them are on a back-to-back.
You wonder why that would not be heavily more favored for Cleveland.
No, that sounds about right.
See, I would pick Cleveland.
I mean, I'm taking Cleveland too, -4.5, but
yeah.
Washington Wizards are getting 8.5 at Boston.
Your boy Porzingis has been balling.
Yeah, he's been looking a lot better. That's all right.
Yeah, I don't think it was really ever gonna work because even he was kind of like a Luka, just bigger.
Yeah, and one thing that like Dirk and Nash showed me is like the whole pick and roll. If you do that with like a shooter and a point guard, it's more of like a pick and pop sometimes. And that's
what I was saying.
Just not long term.
I pick it.
Like long term and like in the playoffs, that just doesn't work.
And that's what y'all run exclusively now is a lot of pick and pop, pick and roll.
No,
high pick and roll.
Luka attacks the hole with like Powell.
Well, when it's
McGee
not Luka, like when
Wood.
Dinwiddie brings it up, he's running that pick and pop, pick and roll.
No, we usually do a pick and roll because usually we have like Wood or a big guy rolling to the basket. Sometimes they do a pick and pop, sometimes, but it's way more than like what Nash and Dirk used to do. Dirk's never rolling to the hole. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and Dirk dunked it a lot more than people give him credit for.
Yeah, he get a lot of people up in the air. Did Boston play today? No, they did not. Neither did the Wizards. At home, over under 225.
I'm taking over on anything 220.
Yeah, I know it feels that way sometimes, man.
Dude, the NBA is just too high scoring now.
Damn, Rockets are getting 12 against the Suns tomorrow.
I'm taking Suns.
I'm taking over. I'm taking over 228 on that one.
Oh yeah. I'll take that, and then my second safest bet is the Rockets to lose by more than 12.
Minnesota -5.5 at San Antonio. Neither of those guys played today. 235 is the over/under on that.
Gonna go under on that. Even though it feels like probably that's the highest over, and you should probably take the over, but
I probably won't touch it. I just like Cleveland -4.5, and I like the over/under on the Rockets Suns. Actually, I really like that over/under on the Rockets Suns.
Rockets can score, and we don't play defense, so that's a lot of points. Like, we're going to put up 115 points a game, no problem, and we're going to give up 100 easy over, like 120. I mean, not exact math there, but we just don't play defense.
Yeah, I agree. I like that over 228 for Houston. Yeah, Cleveland -4.5. I can roll with that.
I was thinking the same.
Put a little 10 spot on it.
I love Strikeout NU has their little chat thing, and people just talk so much crap.
Oh yeah, I always clear that or turn it off because I figure it's just bogging it down.
Yeah, for real. It's running pretty smoothly right now.
What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, let's look at the baseball tomorrow. See if they have the lines out. Y'all play in 2 days.
Wait, we got 2 days off?
We play Monday.
All right, good.
The 31st, Halloween. Or no, is tomorrow Halloween? No, the 31st is Halloween. I always, for some reason, think the 30th is Halloween.
Because it's on Sunday.
Yeah, I don't know.
This feels weird being on weekdays.
Grandma said she ordered another shirt.
Is Grandma just straight up wearing your shirts to work now?
Yeah, right.
Time has come. Problem child.
Oh yeah, Ian saying the thing tweeted out immediately. That's maybe why we had so many live viewers.
Yeah, dude, I jacked up Twitter so hard.
I saw that, dude. I check in every so often, and we were like at 70 or 80, and it was like 130 or 140. I was like, what the fuck? I wish YouTube was that easy.
Get into just start conversing with people and just don't say stupid, absolute ridiculous. And I was like, dude, live tweet stuff like during games, like live tweet, and people always get involved. And so he was doing that. Longhorns, Astros, during Streamageddon.
Yeah, that too. Like, it's good that like you guys like the Horns and I like the Aggies. That's a big rivalry. And then of course Dallas and Houston. Like we have a nice little spread there.
Yeah, and at least we just don't know our only teams. Like at least we could talk about the SEC, the Pac-10.
Yeah.
Probably of course I called it the Pac-10 when I'm trying to sound smart. The Pac-12 and the Big 12 and actually know who's the quarterback.
I like the Big 8. That's my favorite conference.
The what? Yeah, the Big 8.
Oh shit. Let's check out my fantasy team for tomorrow.
These fantasy guys back. Fantasy guys here.
I got Tyler Boyd, I think, tomorrow. Chase is hurt, right?
Yeah, they were talking about that. How that went from the best receiving core to now you got to throw Wiggins. So, I mean, Boyd seems like a safe pick to get a lot of receptions.
Yeah.
You might want to pull up that stream. Looks like they're calling out their
I got it on in the background. I can hear it. Silva's going to come out first, wearing the black and gold.
Sunshine.
Spider Silva looking loose, looking rejuvenated.
Love his intro song.
I can't hear it. I have it turned down so low. Oh, he's got a BMX?
I think he had the original version.
Oh, okay.
It would have been sweet if it came out DMX. I think didn't Mike Tyson once come out with Tupac? Tupac actually made a song for him.
I think so, something like that.
Yeah, dude, like he legitimately made a song for him, then came out rapping it. Like, dude, what a goat! And then I think they wrote each other in jail, like legends. Like, yeah, what you do? Rape somebody? Do what?
Devontae Adams is expected to play tomorrow.
That's good for your team. You're rolling the Raiders hard.
Yeah, I'm rolling the Raiders real hard, and they're playing New Orleans tomorrow. They should feast.
Dude, talk about Jacobson go off against that shitty defense.
My only thing is I have Tyler Boyd, Brandon Ayuk, or Devontae Smith.
I would.
Tyler Boyd's a 9th ranked wide receiver because he absolutely went bonkers last week.
And now with Chase out.
Yeah, like I have a good problem here. So here's my starting running backs are obviously Josh Jacobs and Miles Sanders. I also have Austin Eckler, but it's a bye week. So those are my 2 running backs. Devontae Adams is an obvious start. Michael Pittman Jr. is an obvious start. So for my flex, we have 2 flex spots. I have David Montgomery, running back for Chicago. Devontae Smith, that's who I have in there right now. But I also have Brandon Ayuk, Tyler Boyd, and even Devin Duvernay from Baltimore.
Dude, Duvernay, straight out of UT.
Yep.
He's been killing it for Baltimore.
I have a really good team this year, man. Like, they didn't start out that way, and I need Derek Carr to be consistent going forward. But if Carr can hold up his end of the deal, like, I got a good team. I got it pulled up on stream right now.
Ayuk is gonna be it's gonna be weird for the 49ers having Debo went down, so and then McCaffrey's coming in.
Jake Paul, dude, he always walks out with these robots. Those big robots, you've seen them?
Nah.
It's like a person in there, right? And it's just like over animated stuff that they're wearing, but it looks like these big Rock'em Sock'em robots.
Oh yeah.
Jake Paul coming out with the absolutely
problem child
stylish gear here. I don't know what those trunks are, but I want them.
He cut them up. Looks
they're like tassels. Yeah, they're like tassels hanging all over them or something.
Fashion statement. Immediately off the bat.
Yeah. Remember, was it him or his brother who came out wearing the PSA 10 Charizard or whatever?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
First of all, whoever.
Remember, because they were big into Pokemon.
Dude. You got a grade 10
Anderson
Charizard.
Silva is 47 years old.
Dude, and think about this. We are 33 and 30, or we're like 34 years old, and Jake Paul's 25.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy now when you're like older than the people you watch play sports. You're like, damn it.
Dude, I was going to say that was like a big turning point. Like turning point when you realize you're getting older, when the sports guys you looked up to growing up, you start seeing them as kids, and you're like, oh God, I'm officially getting older.
Yeah, and then you start seeing the juniors, and you're like, what? Like Marvin Harrison Jr. was playing today, and I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
For Ohio State, like he balled today.
And like you're 35, and you realize like kids are like 21, 22, going into the pros, and you're like, Jesus, man.
Whoa,
like...
whoa. I'm not 35.
Oh.
Get that correct. I'm not on the downslide.
Not yet.
Yeah. Soon.
Anderson Silva wearing the black and gold. Jake Paul wearing the black and white. I don't know, man. I think Paul, I don't know. Just my gut's telling me Paul's going to get this.
Yeah, but with black.
We'll see. We'll see. I guess, so if I was Paul, right? If I was Paul, usually I think Paul likes to come out and he expects his opponent to get tired. I think that's what his strategy has been thus far. But I don't know about this one. Because Silva's a really smart fighter, and he's a good reactionary fighter. Counterpuncher, there you go. That's the word I was looking for earlier. He's a good counter fighter. So, like, I don't know, man. I'd be really interested to see how Paul's going to go after this thing. Let's see what happens. The bell has rung.
Yeah.
I wonder how much they're making for this fight. I wonder what the winner gets. You gotta figure they're making, what, 500K at least? For Showtime, Showtime boxing?
On the low end.
Yeah, on the low end, yeah. Silva, absolutely one of the GOATs.
Jesus, that 2,000 days, that's insane.
Yeah, he's like one of the greatest champions ever in the UFC.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I love MMA, bro. I've actually just keep loving it more and more.
Yeah, I noticed you got into it big, like, last year before, but maybe before COVID. COVID throws me off so bad. Like, I keep thinking last year, and I'm like, no, it's 2019.
I don't know exactly when I started getting into it, but that's a good question. I can't really remember. But I've just, like, I've just always liked the directness of it. Like, people don't really talk shit in terms of, like, I know people,
Except for
like,
McGregor.
people showboat and stuff, but, like, for the most part, right, guys aren't, like, they're not making, like, political statements. You know what I mean? Like, they might just, like, talk shit a little bit to each other, but then that's really about it, right? Because you're about to go in there and knock the shit out of each other, so there's really not much to, like, argue about.
Yeah.
Like, really only, like,
I'm really glad Tyson Fury brought something back to boxing, because when Pacquiao was getting old, it was really only him and Mayweather carrying the sport.
Yeah, and the heavyweights, usually, like, the heavyweights are what truly drives people to boxing, like your normie
But they were stuck with those what brothers? The
Klitschko.
Klitschko, yeah. Like, I mean, what do you do? Fight your brother? Like, you can't even really expect that to be a fight. I mean,
ever since Lennox Lewis, it's been kind of, the heavyweights have been kind of lacking, and then Fury and Wilder and Joshua have really picked it up lately. Although Joshua now has kind of dipped off. Let's go, boys!
Losing.
Stare down, middle of the ring.
Dude, do you remember when that big he was a chubby Mexican dude beat Joshua?
Silva won the stare down, that's for sure.
He's still winning it.
Silva just stood there, like, Jake Paul looked away. Oh, man.
Yeah.
We'll see. That doesn't really mean anything, but Silva definitely won the stare down. Maybe it's all part of the ploy. He's trying to lull Silva to sleep.
Silva looks sleepy.
Here we go.
Go. Jake
Paul looks to be a little aggressive. Looks to be a little more aggressive than usual. He's kind of like throwing some jabs, measuring, not really connecting. He's just kind of trying to find out the length. Silva's probably definitely the more lengthy fighter. Even if it's not on tape, he probably would just, the way he fights would be the more, he's going to find the distance better. Jake Paul goes low and misses.
Look at those trunks.
I know, I kind of like them, though. They kind of look like medieval a little bit.
Kind of look like a peacock just flew out of his ass.
A medieval peacock. Paul throws a right jab, pretty heavy, and misses. Misses big time. Silva's looking slow, but he's already got two nice dodges.
Why didn't he count? I was thinking that's a nice time to just counter.
Anderson, oh, nice gut shot there landed by Jake Paul.
Yeah, you're about a second ahead. Damn. I'm not about to mess with the stream, though.
Paul with another body shot. Not a lot of action here, but
he's scoring the points.
Paul goes for a left hook that kind of lands, a right hook. Anderson hasn't thrown a punch yet.
Silva is looking uninterested.
Yeah, he does look kind of. I think he's just trying to stay collected. Oh, 8 rounds. That's a little longer than usual, I think. For Paul.
For both? Yeah, for both of them to just be stand-up boxing.
Not sure if Paul's ever had a longer than 6-round fight.
Insane.
Yeah. Wonder what Silva's strategy here is, if he's looking for something or another body shot by Paul.
Dude, Paul's a lot heavier hitter than I ever was going to think he was going to be.
Oh, yeah, for sure. He knocked out Tyrone Woodley.
Yeah, they showed that earlier. It was a nice knockout, too.
And Askren, although I expected him to beat Askren, because Askren was just a pure wrestler. Oh, Paul trying to get a little crazy.
Ooh.
Licks his... Did he hit him? Did I miss that?
Silva hit him, and then he started licking his gloves.
Okay, so Silva landed a punch. I missed that. Yeah, and then Paul started licking his gloves like he was crazy or something.
Kind of woke him up, like, oh, he is in this.
15 seconds to go. They get tied up. In the clinch. Then they separate. Took them a while there to separate. Not sure what that was about. Paul took a bit of a deep breath there at the end of that round. I think Silva's letting him throw anything he wants.
It'd be a strategy. Tire him out and just knock him the fuck out.
I want to see the replay. I totally missed Silva hitting him. I looked down for a second and missed it.
I turned my head and it looked like Silva hit him directly in the face. And he just kind of like licked his gloves like,
here we go.
I don't know, just spontaneous.
Oh, nice. Silva definitely slipped that jab and connected with the hook.
And he's just like, I'm fine.
Paul hating it.
Check these. Yeah, way to throw off your opponent. Like, what are you doing?
Dude, Silva looks like he is as cool as a cucumber. I don't know if it's an act yet, but...
You gotta think, like, I've fought on such huge stages for 20 years.
So I'm kind of curious, how would the judges score that? Like, Paul threw more punches, landed more punches, but Silva essentially was kind of... Oh, Silva looking like he's coming out to do something now. He's backing Jake up.
Yeah, it doesn't look like Paul's comfortable in defense.
He went to the body and then went up and missed, but that punch definitely had some mustard on it. Silva now looking like he wants to go after Jake.
Jake looks... Oh, he looks very uncomfortable playing defense.
Silva.
Not playing defense, but being in defense.
Yeah, Silva getting a jab and a body shot in there. Ooh, Silva lands a nice little uppercut. That's all right. Stay cool, Silva. Silva dodging. Look at him. Just dodged about 3 punches.
Talk about...
Paul up against the ropes. Paul pushing him back. That was good by Paul. Oh, they're talking now. Silva was saying something in his ear.
He probably doesn't like being tied up just to get out of a situation like that.
I think, dude, Paul looks a little tired to me.
He doesn't look comfortable on defense at all.
Silva trying to show he's light on his feet, dancing around. He's wasting a lot of energy, though. I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, but he's mocking him at this point. Like,
Silva must feel confident. Paul goes for a body shot. Not sure if that connected.
I think they miss.
Silva's throwing some heavy shots, too, that Paul's slipping pretty good, too. Ooh, Paul just had a nice counter there. I can't tell how clean that landed, though.
Silva's just taunting him.
It looks like it, yeah. Silva getting low. Oh my gosh. Silva's like in a deep squat position with his hands down.
Dude, and he can't land a jab to save his life. Oh, he's
that was awesome. I don't know what that was. He literally
loved it. Crowd loved it.
His head was like waist level to Paul, and he was like hands down, threatening to, trying to get him to swing, but Paul wouldn't.
Yeah, you could imagine the counter coming out of that, just straight up. Oh.
Silva got him in a corner again, and then Paul clinches. 25 seconds to go. Paul with the nice hook.
The thing is, Silva should not count Paul out.
No, absolutely not. He should not underestimate him. I don't think he is. He just feels.
I think, like you said, that first round he felt him out. Yeah, Silva's looking way more.
Did you see that?
Dude, why are you losing those points though? Like.
Oh, I almost think these guys don't care about points. Silva's not here to further his boxing career, Nice uppercut by Silva.
Ooh.
That for sure landed flush.
Silva looks so much more comfortable at this point.
Yeah.
He's just taking those hits like, dude, that's it. Dude, I hope they show him getting down waist low.
That was hilarious, dude. It was almost like a crab walk or something. Okay, so I thought that Paul had landed that counter cross, but it actually totally missed him.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Dude, I'm telling you, Silva's one of the slipperiest people ever in any fight game. Go back and watch his fights in MMA. He'd do the same thing. He'd have his hands down. He'd just move his head, and people would just never be able to hit him. Yeah, Silva's an
Paul's
absolute
looking more
goat.
gassed. Paul's looking gassed.
Yeah, and Paul's definitely a little bit of a heavier guy, right? So
Yeah.
a little more muscle bound. Not by much, but Silva's always been kind of a leaner guy. Body shot by Paul. Paul's definitely trying to work the body, which you got to give him credit for. Paul looks like he might have landed a couple jabs there. Silva's getting frustrated.
Silva's not looking phased, though.
Yeah, Silva's getting frustrated.
He's getting frustrated by the tie-ups.
Yeah, exactly. The clinch. He's getting frustrated. Paul keeps flinching, or clinching him whenever he gets him up against the ropes. Paul just goes for the clinch.
7 of 18, 8 of 17.
Silva's definitely the more aggressive guy. He keeps getting Paul up against the ropes.
He's going to
pushing
clinch.
him back.
Oh. I wonder if he hit that last right.
Paul's landing some nice body shots.
Oh, here comes Silva.
Silva needs to go for the body whenever Paul gets up against the ropes and he covers up.
Oh, did you see him block that clinch?
Yeah, he tried to clinch and Silva wouldn't let him. There you go. Silva lands a little bit of a hook there.
Oh.
He's got Paul in the corner again. Backing out. Paul tries to counter and whiffed again.
Oh. Yeah,
little
he ever
uppercut
connects
from Silva. Ooh, nice. That was a nice little cross from Paul. Paul's going after him now.
Oh.
Paul lands another hook.
Oh.
Nothing flush, but he's definitely landing a little bit. Paul's probably winning in the cards for this round.
For sure, but
Still a minute
Silva's
to
like,
go.
we got 8. We got 8. This is...
Yeah. Let's see. Punch up. Press? By what? Silva throwing a little flurry here. Is someone bleeding? I can't tell. I don't think so. Okay, never mind. Paul's definitely swinging hard right now.
Oh, God.
He's not quite landing flush, though. He's definitely hitting Silva a little bit. Silva doesn't seem too phased, though. There you go. Silva lands a nice little cross, gets an uppercut in there, too, in the clinch. Little body shot. Little hook at the end for Paul.
Oh, after the bell hit.
Silva's bleeding a little bit. He still seems okay, though.
Cool as a cucumber.
Yeah. He's been in fights before, right? So this is not anything new to him.
Oh, dude, I thought this was just an amateur dude.
What, Silva?
Nah, I'm just joking.
Yeah, I know. Silva? Never heard of him.
Yeah. Give me some of that Dasani water.
Let's see here.
Oh.
Yeah, Paul's...
Oh, both connected.
Yeah, Paul's definitely swinging hard, though. That might cost him later on. Some ugly
Especially if
ringside
it's
girl.
not phasing him and he's swinging that hard.
They touch gloves. Paul's looks like he's trying to say nothing personal or something like that. That was the demeanor I got from that.
Yeah, I think
Paul going to the body.
The whole clinching thing is irritating him.
Part of the game, you know?
Yeah, it's just really annoying when people take it, like, when you just massively, you know you're going to lose. So, well, 21, I'm trying to read this.
You reading the
122 punches to 79 thrown.
Paul just missed a big left hook.
Yeah, I saw that.
Man, Silva's bleeding from his nose, though. Pretty good. This is a big round to see who the tide turns for, I think.
Are you chanting Silva?
Yeah, the crowd. Yeah, Silva's definitely gonna be the crowd favorite in this thing.
Oh yeah.
Silva is 47 years old, dude. Keep that in mind. Ooh, nice right hook from Paul. Body shot by Paul. Uppercut from Silva.
Oh,
Paul with the jab. Paul's starting to get the better of him, it looks like. Paul's obviously got more power. Probably a little quicker, too. Silva just looks more controlled. But that doesn't necessarily mean anything. Ooh. Paul almost landed a big uppercut.
Yeah, I saw him.
See, Silva,
man, Silva does. He's so slippery, man.
Yeah,
just quick duck, quick
Silva's,
miss.
Silva's dodging okay, but he's not making Paul pay. That's the thing. You know, like if you're a boxer and you make someone miss, you have to make him pay.
Especially with the way Paul's sometimes wildly swinging. Paul was looking gassed.
A little bit, yeah. His hands are kind of slipping too. Not holding them up as much. Paul swinging and
he's a definitely an offensive fighter. He does not like being on defense.
Who, Paul?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wants to go after him.
Silva's getting him up against the ropes. Swing and a miss. Little clinch, they break. Silva gets a nice little left hook in there. Right hook, sorry.
Ooh.
Nice little combo from Paul. Couple body shots and a hook. Silva got a few shots in there.
Silva got a nice hit.
Yeah.
Even though it was partially blocked, I still think it connected pretty good.
Yeah. Logan's probably winning on the cards right now. Dude, could you imagine how amped up I would be if one of you guys was fighting? I was ringside, like, oh my god, dude, I'd be losing my shit.
We got a third man in the ring.
Yes, some random enters in from the ringside. He tackles the opponent.
No need to do that when his buddy was up all 8 rounds.
Yeah, right. Ooh. Paul's doing the right thing though. He went to the body early, and now he's feinting like he's gonna go to the body, and then he's coming up top, and he's definitely landed a few on Silva. Round 5 of 8.
Silva's stamina is higher.
We'll see. Remember, he's 47.
I mean, yeah, it's not 8 yet, but
the thing is,
just
like,
looking at
even if Paul gasses himself, Silva has to make him pay. I'm just not. As I watch this fight, ooh, Paul landed some big body shots there. I'm just not confident Silva can make Paul pay so far, is what I'm seeing. Like, because the thing with Silva's style, it's like he's not necessarily an overly powerful guy. And so, unless you're going to try to, unless you're going to Floyd Mayweather him, right? Unless you're going to jab, and kind of move and stick.
Which he's not.
Right. So now he's kind of hoping for a knockout. Yeah, Paul's won 3 out of the 4 rounds so far. Oof.
He's definitely thrown about twice as many punches.
Yeah. Silva's definitely winding up for some punches. It's just he's not throwing as many as Paul, you know?
Ooh, got a good hit there at the end.
Paul tried to clinch. Silva wasn't having any. Ooh, I think Silva just landed a nice left hook there.
Yep.
Silva's mogging him a little bit now. He's trying to get him up against the ropes. He's not letting him clinch.
He's not letting him clinch.
Throwing some rabbit punches when they get close. Ooh, Silva, nice little uppercut in the clinch there.
Oh.
Looks like Silva's trying to put some... Also, the thing, we talked about this last time during the fight, like, you got a guy who throws heavy punches, you got to keep him on the back foot. There you go. Yeah, he wants to clinch up like that. Give him some shots.
Oh. Nice.
Silva's got to keep doing what he was just doing right there. He's got to make it a dirty fight. Looks like he's winning that. Standing off here, middle of the ring, not much going on. Neither guy, they both now look gassed or something. They're just standing there now.
Yeah.
No action. Silva pushing a little bit now. Paul with a little body shot. Silva with the jab. He's got Paul against the ropes again. He's got to do something.
For a big guy, he's
here.
got a quick body shot, quick
He's got to do something here. He's got him in the corner. Do something, Silva. There you go. Yeah, that was a straight left.
Oh, wow.
Uppercut in the clinch again. Another uppercut in the clinch for Silva. Silva's winning these little
He's starting to
30
land
clinch
some big
fights.
hits.
Another uppercut.
Oh,
Silva's winning this round. A nice jab. Another nice cross. A hook. Silva won that one for sure. 3-2 Paul. 3-2 Paul going into the 6th. For sure Silva won that one. Yeah, Silva's got to get him against the ropes. Paul, you can tell... Ooh, that would have been nice. He landed that to the body.
Oh.
That would have been a nice kidney shot. You can tell Paul does not like being up against the ropes.
Yeah. Dude, Paul's surprised me with how quick his body shots are.
Yeah, but Paul up against the ropes, you can tell he's not, like, experienced. He's not comfortable.
No, he doesn't protect himself like, like a lot of boxers sit there, they protect. He just goes for the clinch.
Yeah.
Instead of, like, I'm going to protect myself, and then eventually they're going to stop throwing a flurry, and I can counter.
Here we go. Both fighters look semi-fresh. They don't look too tired, I suppose. Paul now being a little bit of the aggressor. No punches thrown yet. Silva circling. Paul misses the jab.
Paul still winning the fashion statement.
Yeah. Black and gold, that's a played out look, Silva.
Damn. Look at that. Jabs. 139 have been thrown by Paul to 46.
Not much here going on so far in the 6th.
I think so.
Very boring round so far.
Literally not one thing has happened. Couple attempted jabs.
Silva looks like he's saying Paul might have tried to headbutt him or something.
Headbutt him, yeah. You want to get your ear bit off?
Yeah, don't make me Mike Tyson your ass. Ooh.
Dude, when I rewatched that, it really makes me mad at Holyfield. Like, Tyson really had a gripe about it the whole fight. Like, dude, this guy is legitimately head rubbing me and head bunning me, like, and the ref would not do anything about it. And he told him, I'm going to bite your ear off. Like, if Mike Tyson tells me that.
Really? I never knew that. I'll have to go back and look up the lore on that fight.
Yeah, Holyfield was being super annoying about it because he was so much taller than him, so he was leaning down and head rubbing him and Mike Tyson kept telling the ref, like, hey, man, he's headbutting me, he's head rubbing me. This round is so boring, I could tell this story.
Oh, okay. Paul just landed a nice 3-punch combo, 2 to the body, 1 to the head.
Oh, yep, saw that. But yeah, Mike Tyson tried to bite his ear off the first time. And he said, you do it again, I'm going to bite your ear off. And then the second time he bit it off.
Yeah.
Like, Mike Tyson tells me anything, I'm going to take his word for it.
Yeah. Silva got some rabbit punches there in the clinch. Paul still at least acting like he's going to go to the body, even though he's been feigning body going high. Silva's having no more of the clinch.
Yep.
There you go, Silva. Silva's putting him in the corner. Uppercut in the clinch.
Paul ain't lying. Silva is just naturally slippery, like, even if he's not trying to be.
Yeah.
Like,
Paul so far is winning this round. Lands a couple jabs. Ooh, goes with a big haymaker, misses. Uppercut from Silva in the clinch. Right hook from Silva.
I'm just so glad this ain't like Nate Robinson.
Silva
Like,
needs to go to the body when they clinch up like that.
Well, like he kind of is now.
Oh, nice uppercut from Silva. Paul won that round, though.
Oh, stop. Oh, my God. If he would have connected with that after the bell.
Yeah. Paul won that round, probably. Silva's going to need a knockout here or just like an absolutely flawless round, which I don't see.
I could see a knockout.
I don't know about a headbutt on that. That looked coincidental, I guess.
Well, getting under his head like that.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know what the rules are for that exactly. Boom, boom. That was a nice 1-2-3 by Paul.
Ah, got him.
Gut shot, kidney shot, and then a nice little straight jab. Silva's getting these uppercuts a lot in the clinch.
Are they telling him not to throw punches after the bell? I think I just heard that.
Oh, I have it turned down so low. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I had it turned down pretty low, but I could hear the ref warning him because early in the round they did the same thing.
Yeah. Oh, it's round 7 of 8, so
I think Silva.
I guess Silva could win the last 2 rounds and have it go to decision.
I'm Paul. I'm
nice
just
right,
away.
nice cross or straight right from Paul. Not much happening.
Power punches, Silva is leading.
Really?
A lot of those. Yeah, I just saw that. You're not getting those little graphics?
Oh, I guess I'm not. I'm just seeing the rounds. Like maybe I'm missing the punch count.
Or we could be on different streams.
That's true too. Paul against the ropes again. Silva's got the right idea by putting him against the ropes. Nice body shot from Paul.
Paul's getting that body shot all day.
Yeah. Which is smart, right? Probably most non-pro boxers, right, don't instinctively cover their body. And he's only doing it so he can feint and then go up top later on. Big right hook from Paul.
Ooh. You see his brother in the back? You see him?
Yeah, I saw him. I'd get pretty hyped up too.
Dude, they took it seriously. They got jacked. They put in the work.
Yeah. Silva landed a little right cross there.
And they were just two annoying brothers being assholes on Instagram.
Right.
I mean, me and Ian could have done that.
Little body shot from Paul. Silva goes at him, gets him against the ropes.
Come on, Silva, you gotta take advantage.
What was the ref saying there? Can you hear what the ref said? He grabs Silva's. Silva puts him in a headlock.
He's like, whoa, wrong sport, bro.
Ooh, nice little jab from Paul. Yeah, when Paul gets him here, when Silva gets him here, he's got to unload.
Like right here, Jake, he just hates being there.
Yeah, like that. Either Silva needs to deny the clinch, or he's got to unload when he's against the ropes or in the corner. Again, if you're gonna take punches, because he's trying to back Paul up, but he's taking damage when he does it. I mean, once you get him there, you got to make him pay. You got to make it worth it. But then he just lets Paul clinch. Man, Silva's definitely a little frustrated. I'm sure
definitely gonna respect Paul a lot more after this fight.
Maybe, maybe not.
Silva, I mean.
Maybe, maybe not. That's why I think Silva's. Right. I think that's why Silva's a little frustrated because nice little 3-punch combo from Jake Paul again. Yeah, Jake Paul's got that 1-2 to the body and then 3 up top going pretty good. He's landed that a few times now. There you go. That was that nice little right hook I was talking about. Silva landed. Silva's gonna need a knockout if he wants to win. Silva's 47, bro. Keep that in mind.
Yeah, they're saying that Silva needs to knock him out.
Yeah, he's down the cards, I think, 5-2. So even if he wins this round, it's not good enough for a decision. Silva looks like he's trying to come out. Yeah, Silva knows he's got to push him. There you go. Don't let him clinch and start beating his ass.
There you go.
Yeah. He's got to be careful. Oh, Paul just knocked him down. That was a clean right hook.
Ouch.
I was literally just about to say he needs to be careful.
You got to be careful.
Paul swings wild with those hooks when he feels like he's getting pressured.
And when one guy, you know that he's coming for the knockout, he's going to be so susceptible to a counter.
Here we go. You can tell Paul wants that knockout. Silva needs to be looking for a counter here. Oh, a left hook from Paul lands.
3 people listening to our expert boxing narration.
That's right. There's no sport I can't commentate flawlessly. Except for maybe ping pong.
And badminton.
Silva's got him back in the corner again. Goes to the clinch.
God.
Silva's going to need some kind of miracle here. Going to need some kind of one-hitter quitter.
That knockdown, I mean, it was already sealed anyway. But
yeah, it was. That's just kind of putting the exclamation point on it. Silva definitely looks gassed now. Right hook from Paul. Left hook.
Surprised Jake Paul's endurance really. I thought he was looking gassed early, but nah, it's just all that hair and sweat.
Paul's landing.
Oh,
nice little right cross from Silva. Silva, yeah. Silva's winning that close-up clinch game real bad. He's dominating.
But you should have took advantage of in the first 2 rounds and made it flip the cards.
Yep.
Still, I think Paul probably would have pulled it out.
Yeah. Looks like Paul's talking shit in his ear. I can't quite tell. 30 seconds to go.
See Jake Paul talking some shit
you can
right
see
now.
Someone's mom I think that's the Paul's mom, like throwing punches, like she knows what she's talking about.
Oh, the one to the left.
You can see her in the background.
Oh, yeah.
Another left hook from Paul. Silva's got him in the corner again. Up against the ropes. Lands a few. That's it. Round's over. Paul won. Pretty handily, too.
Are they sporting a MILF?
That's their mom, I think.
I mean, from that angle, I'd hit it.
Dude, we still got to find out who Zach Wilson hooked up with in terms of his mom's friends.
Probably all of them.
All of them, yeah. All of the above.
Which ones are trying to get rich?
I'm going to go ahead and shut it down.
All right. What a stream.
Yeah, good stream.
All right, later.
Later.